sound right, boy.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your cloud, it be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
Good evening, BENXT Universe. You are looking live at the BENXT Dome. 12.7 quadrillion in attendance here this evening. We are closing out an historic evening of action at BENXT Backslap. Good evening. My name is Ben, alongside Barbara Piss and Danny DeVito. Hello, PlayStation Nation.
Hello, PlayStation Nation.
We're in. Good evening, everybody. Numbers a bit down tonight, I know. A little bit disappointing to be down to just 12.7 quadrillion, but I'm confident we'll get back up there. Yeah. We'll work it out. Hello? It seems Stephen... Oh, okay. I thought you'd offended her.
How was your day? It's Ben Potter, PlayStation Nation, BENXT time. Ben Potter is best. Hope
Liar.
you're having an awesome day, my dude.
Stephen, thank you so much for the bits. I hope you're well. I have had a good day, a productive day, a busy day, all sorts of stuff that I've been tinkering away with, quite frankly. Tinkering like a little tinkerer. But it all leads to this, and that is the most popular weekly wrestling television show in the entire world, that being BENXT. I hope you're all well. I hope you've all had a fantastic day today. Now, of course, today is BENXT. Friday, though, Summer Games Fest. Peter Austin is kindly hosting me at Tiny Peter Plays. 10 p.m. BST is when it all kicks off. I'm going to be dialing in from Wales, somewhere in Wales, and we'll be reacting to it together. And it's a week of conferences and showcases. Did you enjoy the State of Play last night, Ben? I was in bed, staring at it, bleary-eyed, just about made it to the end, and then fell asleep promptly afterwards. I did, for the most part. Yeah. There were definitely things that I enjoyed more than others. And flipping Until Dawn 2, what an amazing and wonderful surprise that was. Did it look a bit ropey? Yes. Is that exactly what I want from a Wales Interactive? Not Wales Interactive. That's an insult to the people of Supermassive Games. And it's not from Supermassive Games either. Is it from Firewalk? Fire Sprite, one of them. Did it look a little ropey? Yeah. Is that what I want from an Until Dawn sequel? Abso-flippin'-lutely. And we're kicking off our Until Dawn replay next Tuesday right here on Twitch. So it's almost like I knew. It's like I bloody knew. Regardless, I'm sure Peter and I will be dissecting all of it on the Worst Games Ever podcast in a week or so's time. So make sure you check that out if you support us over on Patreon. Welcome. Welcome everyone just joining. What we got here? We got Bartending Gamer with the resub 10 months. Woohoo! 10 months subbed, although been following you since Name Redundant days. Time for the best wrestling show around. Thank you so much. Appreciate all your support. And equally to number 27, 13 months. Holy moly, 12 quadrillion fans. Happy sub-anniversary to me, and happy 1 year stream anniversary to you, good sir. And a very happy BENXT time to all. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. Appreciate you. Thank you for those stream streaks there. I see them. They're all popping off in chat. 25 for Hoodlum Amnesium. Let's keep the streak going with some BENXT Bucks wins. Lord Brotovich, 55 stream streak. More pop-ups for this guy. Hell yeah. In fact, I can barely see most of the stuff that's on the screen because there's so much happening now, and I think Streamlabs has broken. No, here it comes. There's a noticeable delay on Streamlabs this evening. It is worrying me a little bit. Bartending Gamer has gifted 5 subs to the community. Thank you so much. Bartending Gamer. That's really kind. I'll get to those in just a second. I'm going to check out the rest of these stream streaks here. Death89, 15 stream streak. And then we've also got, where was it? I've lost it. There was another one. Bootsy 10, 60 stream streak. I was going to be productive on my lunch, but this is better. This is better than lunch. Yes. You know what? It's also better than tea because look. Look. He's only eaten half his bloody tea. It'll be fine, Colt. It's all right. I've had enough for now. I'm okay. And then there was another one as well. I saw it. I've lost it. Where is it? Can't find it. Scarf of Jericho 15 stream streak. I found it. There we go. Right. Hopefully these are all popping up properly. Nate's on a 3 stream streak. Thank you, Nate. Thank you. And Nate's gifting subs now as well. Bloody hell. We're off with a flipping bang here. Thank you so much. Oh, did Bartending Gamer gift 2 more sets of 5 subs? Hang on, I'm confused.
And also Mary Late. Stream anniversary.
What's happening? Did Bartending Gamer do that? I can't tell because Streamlabs is kind of shit the bed a bit on my side. I'll double check that. Nate, thank you for gifting 10 subs. Thank you very much. Okay, let's try and decipher what's going on here. No, I think Streamlabs just freaked out. That's fine. We're all okay. Bartending Gamer, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs to the community. Let's get wide. Where are we? Wabam. Do we have it? I don't even have the... No, that's good. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Wet Dreams and Thick Streams, ahoy hoy. Welcome to the thickness courtesy of Bartending Gamer. The Limey Coconut, Bruised Blue, Retro Vix, Juliasica, Jay the Cerebral. Welcome all of you. Thank you very much, Bartending Gamer. It then popped up twice more in my list of stuff, which is what threw me. I think Streamlabs is having a time. Nate, as well, thank you for gifting 10 subs. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Thickness 2, Solar Dawn, Jax Delcari, X Rochinante X, Noggy, CJ Straw 93, Zodorus, Nobody to the Background, Racer, Biskeith, and Board and Ton. Welcome all of you. Thank you so much, Nate. Very kind, very appreciated. Zoop, we're back. There's more. Is this a real one or is this a fake one? This looks like a real one. Is it? Okay. Streamlabs is having a time because Bartending Gamer has gifted 5 more subs, but it's not telling me who they are. So hopefully they pop up. I don't know. I can read them from chat at least. Bartending Gamer. Thank you so much for gifting subs to Leon Bacalzo, Wriggles 2014, Citadel Zombies, Dr. Hugs and Kisses, and Chris Lee 128, and 5 more from Bartending Gamer as well. It simply will not stop coming. Thank you so much. Gifting a sub to Andrew Dingle, Cesspit Prince, On Weed for Speed, I think is what that is, Mr. Enforcer, and Vimes, and did I get them all? I think that's worked. For Access the Witch, thank you very much for the bits. Thank you. Is Andrew Dingle here? Would the real Andrew Dingle please come forward? Well, you said it came through twice more. Bartending Gamer, thank you. That's really kind. These are actually starting to populate now, I think. But again, Streamlabs is having a moment, so you're going to have to bear with it here. Thank you so much, everyone, and welcome and everybody just joining. Hope you've had a fantastic day. Tonight, we finish off the main event of BENXT Backslap that we started last week. And then we kick off the whole cycle again. Monday Night Babs, BENXT, Pip Down. We have a brand new member of the BENXT roster. We have new championship art courtesy of Danji's Designs. Go check out danjisdesigns.com. I think that's Danji's website. I need to double check that. It is danjisdesigns.com. Big thank you to Danji. I will show you both of these in just a second. Worst pay-per-view in a while, if you ask me. Sounds like this guy. This guy got squashed by cake, didn't he? That's what bloody happened there. Poops McGee, 9 months. Thank you for the resub. Ahoy hoy Ben and the thickness. Just stopping by to drop off the Bezos bucks. And then I'm off to bed. Hashtag VOD Squad for life. Before you go, Poops McGee. Before you go, we've got a big announcement. We've got a big announcement. RE VODs. If you're able to hold on for just a second, I'll tell you all about it. Essentially, the VODs The VODs are moving to a different channel. That's it. I pulled the plaster off immediately. This is something that I discussed briefly a little while ago, but I'm now putting plans into motion. So hopefully over the next month, the information will be literally unavoidable because I'm going to be spamming you to tell you where to go to find the VODs. It'll be straightforward, but the VODs are changing. They are changing. So if you're a member of the VOD squad, at confused_dude VODs, the cutoff is the 1st of July. You've got an entire month to toddle on over there. Until the 1st of July, the VODs, I'm going to talk about all this again in a minute, but until the 1st of July, all the VODs will continue to be uploaded to the main channel where they are currently. But after that point, they will only be on the VODs channel. So prepare yourself.
You said it can twice more confused.
Thank you, Bartending Gamer. Thank you. There it is in the chat. The VODs are moving. You have been warned. The Random Bruce, first time getting to watch a live stream. I've been watching a lot of VODs on YouTube. Watched the Ebola Village last night and loved that the community went nuts. Made me come and decide to watch live. Oh, that's so lovely to hear. Thank you very much. Welcome in. Hopefully you enjoy the live experience. And now Undefined. Thank you for the bittles there. Thank you very much. Shane Mac, 15 Stream Street. Thank you. Right. Are you ready? We're going to head over. Look at this bad boy. Nate. Thank you so much. The Random Brews, welcome to the Thickness, courtesy of Nate. Enjoy your ad-free viewing. You got a little badge next to your name now, and you've got loads of emotes as well. Nate, thank you so much. Thank you. Look at this thing. We've got a BENXT Tag Team Championship design, courtesy of Danji's Designs. Look at it. Isn't it glorious? I can only rotate it one way, so bear with me. It's coming back round eventually. This is hot off the presses. Danji submitted this to me earlier today. Look, we've got the banana controller. We've got BENXT coming out of a Pokeball. And look at that. Tag Team Champions. There's a little Billy in the middle there. Brilliant stuff. And you know what the fantastic thing about this is that the mod squad were Tag Team Champions last week, and now they lost it. And they don't get to see this shiny new one. That's the best thing about this. So Danji's Designs, thank you so much. It looks wonderful, and I am so grateful that we've been able to level up the tag team belt. Wow! Sorry, Tran and Badger. But you know it's true. Right. So that's our new championship. This is the point where I was going to tell you all about where the VODs are going. So I prepared a video, I've made a video and everything. So I'm gonna do that, I suppose. So apologies if you just listened to me. Perhaps you're just arriving in and you're gonna get really bored of hearing me talk about this over the next month. But I want to make sure that nobody misses out on where the VODs are going. So here we go. Hello, it is Ben from the internet here, Lord of Horses, Champion of the Thickness, with an important channel update. I am moving my VODs. That's right. For the last year, the VODs have all been living in peaceful harmony on my main channel, along with the edited pieces of content I've put together so far. But here's the thing, some people only want VODs, and some people only want edited videos, so it's time to address that. As of the 1st of July, all of my livestream VODs will live exclusively over on youtube.com/confused_dude VODs. VODs will continue to be uploaded to the main channel until the 1st of July, at which point they will all be going on their own channel. So, why not drop a subscribe right now? Why not? Why not drop a subscribe right now? Again, I'm going to be yelling about this a lot, so I'm giving you advance warning. In 1 month's time, all the VODs will be going on this new channel. If you go and subscribe now, you'll see that we're in the process of building it up. It's got a lot of the back catalogue on there. There's a few more to go on there, but when that deadline hits, not only will the new VODs go on there, but all of the old VODs will be there too. So that will be the home of the VODs going forwards. You are warned. You have been warned. Thank you very much for your support in advance. I appreciate you all. I know it's technically easy, but it's a bit of a pain in the arse, isn't it? Subscribing to another channel. I hope you understand my reasoning, and thank you in advance for moving on over. Okay, new member of BENXT. Can you guess what it is? Can you guess who it is? That's right. Biscuit Pudding! Didn't take long, did it? Please welcome Biscuit Pudding to the BENXT roster. When you started your VODs advert, the Twitch app on my PS4 said you stopped streaming. Brilliant. The system works, doesn't it? Biscuit Pudding, sick HD shirt. Yeah, that's it. Look at it. So crisp, so fresh. That is the exact hashtag fit from My Riding Stables that we didn't so much suffer through yesterday as didn't even get started in. Hopefully whenever she makes her entrance, it doesn't crash the entire game and stream. So, does she wrestle in 3 FPS? We'll find out. She's been added to the BENXT roster. She is in the Wide Championship division. She's now been added to the wheel for the Aldi Red Thunder Championship. So I don't know when we're going to see her, but hopefully it won't be too long. She's in there. Does that mean Backstage Catering now has Tesco lasagna? You'll have to ask Lord Brotovich. He is the Lord of the Catering. He will know these things. Is she in a tag team with Nathan Cake? No, not as far as I'm aware. Nathan Cake's over on Monday Night Babs. Different divisions, although the cake and the biscuit being together, too powerful. We need to keep them separate, you know? So many horse-based people, we literally have a stable full, lol. I think we might have too many. BB, Tina, Ann Horse, Pippa Funnel, Biscuit Pudding. Is there another one? Am I missing one? That might be it, actually. In which case, yeah, five is the correct number for a stable. Or the maximum number, I should say. So any more horse people and we're done. But I think I've named all the horse friends. I did count Ann Horse. I did. She's in there. Okay. Right. Let's limber up, everyone. It's main event time. BENXT Backslap, a steel cage tornado tag team match between Santina Morel and Rim Flair and Triple Flush for the Monday Night Babs Tag Team Championships. I can't remember how this works. Is this a first to escape the cage and also pinfall or submission, or is it not? I don't know. I don't know. The exciting thing is that P-Volution stand just as much of a chance of winning as Santina Morel because this match tends to go in favor of the team that doesn't escape the cage first. So if Santino climbs out, poor Carla's all on her own. She gets beaten up by these two forever, and then they just escape whenever they want. So whoever escapes the cage first, they're going to lose, basically. That's usually how this match goes. So we shall see. We shall see. Predictions are now live. Our first match of the night, and indeed main event of BENXT Backslap. Santino Morel versus P-Volution. I need to get my music ready, don't I? Yes, you do, Ben. Come on, hurry up. I think we're good to go. Let's bloody do it. We're going to watch it. Ba-da-da-da-doo. Is this the first time we've seen Carla in season 2 of BENXT? Not sure, we'll find out. Someone will tell me. Hello, Zombilly. I thought it was first one out wins. Not in a tag team match. They both have to escape. So if someone leaves, the other one is stuck in there in a 2-on-1 situation. And here they come. Dum, dum, dum. Santina Morel, you may not remember, were sort of the stalwarts, the heavyweights of the BENXT tag team division right back at the start of season 1. 2-time former BENXT tag team champions. They haven't held the gold for a while. Indeed, haven't really challenged for the gold for a while. Victory here tonight would, of course, be their first time with the Monday Night Babs Tag Team Championships. There's only been one set of champions so far in the short history of those titles, and that is, of course, the champions that will be making their way out. Now. No, I'm going to wait for the music to end because it's so good. Now. P-boys. P-boys. The P-boys are here. It is the Monday Night Babs Tag Team Champions. Boo! Everyone's booing. Rim Flare, Triple Flush representing P-Volution. E.E. Tim's boys. Yep. What? Yeah, all of those were a little wrong, but sort of close enough. We got there. We got there in the end. P-Volution. This is not their first time with the gold, as you might not be surprised to learn. They are one-time Monday Night Babs Tag Team Champions, but before that, they were also the BENXT Tag Team Champions as well. Will E.E. Tim's men's stranglehold on the tag divisions across the various brands continue, or is it Santino Marello's time to step back into championship gold holding territory land? Good, stuck the landing on that sentence. Just lightning, no splat with that one. Here we go. Let's see if we pan to the crowd. Here's something I will say. This game was patched literally 1 hour ago. What new and exciting things will break this week? For the past couple of weeks, we've had weird camera pans to just like nothing. We've looked at the floor for a while. So far, so good. The cage has descended and we are underway. A tornado tag match, of course, means that both members are legal at the same time. Triple Flush starting to climb. I think he's going to escape already. And no one's able to stop him. And quite frankly, as already discussed, if Triple Flush is able to get out, Rim Flair's all alone in there with two people. Santino Marella will obviously have a look now, see if he can stop it. But Triple Flush is already nearly out of the cage. We've got a horrible angle of this. What's going on? I can't tell. No, there goes Santino Marella. I'm assuming that has not gone well at all. And Triple Flush now is surely just about to escape. Both members of Santino Marella trying to get him down. It's Carla who gets there first. I tell you what, Triple Flush making an absolute meal of that. Rim Flare trying to run interference here, but Carla is able to muscle the immense physique of Triple Flush back into the ring. And Triple Flush with the counter, and I tell you what, he's doing pretty well up here, and I thought maybe he was going to try and escape again, but no, he turns his attention to Santino Marella, who was trying to cut him off at the pass there. Neck breaker to Carla. Triple Flush fully back into the ring now. So Richard 42040 Stream Street, thank you so much. Hello all, what have I missed? Just this so far? You're right on time. And also the VODs are moving to a different channel. That's a big one. Carla now looking to escape. You can see that minigame there that they have to do. They've got to mash a button and then they get to the top and then they have to do it again and then they escape, assuming nobody interferes. Basement dropkick from Rim Flare. Some kind of div hello, how are you? That was a bit of a miscalculation on Carla's part. If she'd just let Triple Flush escape, then Rim Flare would have been ripe for the picking. And now it's Rim Flare who's potentially looking to get out of here. Santino dazed in the corner while Triple Flush backbreaker. And there was some vinegar on that. Poor Carla crumpled to the canvas. And Rim Flare able to escape. Oh, but he decides to leap off and take down Santino instead. And Carla is there, side rush and leg sweep to the tag team champion. Oh, and a cheeky little punch there to the forehead of Carla from one half of the tag champs. And Triple Flush takes down Santino. Give me a sec. Oh, there he is. Sorry, Matthew Mattix, I completely missed you. Good evening, Mr. Potter, from your newly crowned real-life champion. That is true. I don't know if people saw that. Matthew Mattix, proud BENXT roster member, won a championship this past weekend. And I believe it was Nebula Wrestling. A massive congratulations to Matthew Mattix. I understand that your arch rival turned best friend Tom Campbell was involved as well. Won and very legally. True. Pardon me, Mr. Mattix, but it looks like Triple Flush is about to escape. He's got one foot dangling, and Rim Flair is able to play interference, which will prevent Santino from stopping Triple Flush, and Triple Flush is dangling now. Nobody can get him from here. Hashtag Tom did nothing wrong. I urge you. Right, that's it. Triple Flush has escaped, so Rim Flair is all on his own. And, well, that doesn't bode well, does it? Santino Marella accidentally takes down Carla. And now Rim Flair is standing till Triple Flush, just having a little celebrate, a little stretch on the outside. And Rim Flair not going for the escape, drops the elbow on Santino instead, and immediately, oh no, Carla's able to take advantage. I would urge people to go and check out Matthew Mattix on Instagram, where there's a full video of the events that took place. But Tom Campbell assisted Matthew Mattix in capturing championship gold in real life this past weekend. Huge news, and a big congratulations to you, Mr. Mattix. And now, this is exactly what I was talking about. Rim Flair on the receiving end of a double team beatdown from the challengers, because Triple Flush has left him high and dry. And you have to think, occasionally we're getting camera cuts to Triple Flush at ringside. He's just sort of taunting. If I were him, I'd have my head in my bloody hands. This is the worst case scenario, really. Not good at all. And EE Tim's got to be furious as well. It's going to be very difficult for Rim Flair to come out of this one with the victory. Not impossible. If Carla, for example, tries to escape the cage now, and Santino Marella keeps Rim Flair busy while she does so, Triple Flush having a stretch, and then it's just down to Santino and Rim Flair. It is possible that Rim Flair could counter and leave Santino down for long enough to escape the cage himself, but given the nature of these 2-on-1 beatdowns, is Rim Flair going to be in any kind of shape to actually even attempt to overpower Santino in that situation? Couldn't have done it without all of the experience I gained through Hell in Excel and Pip Down. It's been an honour to have you on the roster. I know that you may well be moving on to bigger and better things than Pip Down these days, but if we do get to see you again in Pip Down, then having you as a champion in real life, the prestige that you add, incredible. Okay, it's still a bit of a 2-on-1 situation here. Hello, Wriggles. Welcome in. Thanks. I remember watching Ben from TripleJump and Idiots. Well, it's a pleasure to... Oh, hello. It's a pleasure to have you here. And I think you were gifted a sub, weren't you, actually? Carla measuring up Rim Flair for something here as Santino Marella looks to escape the cage. And the cage door is open, actually. I think Carla requested that the cage door be opened. This is not a good angle of the action. And Rim Flair climbing, but he's just too late. Santino is down, and now it's officially a one-on-one match here. RV Kramer, thank you so much for the resub. 6 months subbed for 3 + 3 months in honour of Mr. Mattix. That's maths. Santino, neck breaker from Carla. And Carla again requesting that the referee open the cage door. This is something else they can do. The AI has a hard time of actually going through. They get bored every time. I've seen that happen numerous times. The AI requests that the cage door be opened and then they get bored and they just sort of wander off. And Rim Flair with the counter. Santino needs to stay focused here. Oh no, and swinging right back in Carla's favour is this one. She ducks down. Rim Flair comes back. Oh, and just folds the old man over her knee. And now Carla going for the escape. We could be on the verge of having new tag team champions here. You see Triple Flush in the foreground, keeping an eye on proceedings. Carla has progressed to the second minigame. Rim Flair still down. If she can get through this, we have brand new tag team champions on Monday Night Babs. And you can see Triple Flush there, but also Rim Flair is... Oh, he just catches her. She was so close to escaping. And let's see if Carla can counter this. It doesn't look like she can, so... Rim Flair will be pulling her back into the ring. Santino, stop. I want to see what's going on in the ring. And unfortunately for Carla, that escape attempt has been cut short by one half of the tag champs. Joey B001, 10-stream streak. Good evening, Ben and the Thickness. Oh yeah, wrestle time. Good evening to you. And what do we do? Oh, the Cobra! Carla, with her mentor at ringside, her mentor and tag team partner at ringside, hits the dreaded Cobra. And Rim Flair is not in a good way now. Carla sends him into the ropes, ducks down. Oh, but Rim Flair cuts her off. And Rim Flair now looking for his finisher. The figure four piss lock. Sorry, it's not clever, is it? The figure four leg lock is in there. A devastating submission maneuver, but Carla reverses the pressure. She rolls onto her stomach and Rim Flair has to let it go. He has to let it go, and Carla now back on the attack, although Rim Flair with the counter. And we continue here. Big right hand from the champion. And it looks like Rim Flair might now start to try his own escape attempt. The number 2 leg lock. Brilliant. Much better. And Carla's down. Rim Flair has powered up to the second minigame. She's not even stirring yet. And he's moving really fast. Oh dear. Carla, I don't know that she's going to get there. I believe it's going to be a retention for P-Volution. Oh no. And we get a face full of Santino Marella, who's just realised what's happened. Unfortunately, a very game attempt here tonight in the main event of Backslap from Santino Marella, but P-Volution, Rim Flair just too wily. Carla was fingertips away from escaping the cage, but Rim Flair managed to cut her off. And I tell you what, I don't know what he had in his bloody breakfast cereal, but he got through that minigame really fast, and I don't know how he did it so quickly. Unfortunately for Santino Marella, and indeed the Monday Night Babs tag team division as a whole, P-Volution's stranglehold continues into its second month. Rim Flair triple flush. E.E. Tim's boys successful here tonight, and they retain their title in the main event of BENXT Backslap. And there we go, my friends. That was Backslap. And I think it was a pretty good show, all told. Let's remind ourselves of what happened here. So, Chris Redfield defeated Leon Sex Kennedy for the Monday Night Babs Men's Championship. So too did Matthew Moraeus Matix defeat Thomas Campbell inside Hell in XL. Peter Austin became a 2-time Vidiots champion at Ben Potter's expense. Connor and Lieutenant Hank Anderson defeated the Mod Squad to become the new BENXT Tag Team Champions. You can see that new beautiful championship design there in the background. Mona Wanks managed to tap out Fanny inside an underground match. Nathan Cake dethroned Lord Brozovic as the PlayStation Nation champion, and in the main event you've just seen, we have a retention for the Monday Night Babs Tag Team Champions. Awful day for the mods. It was. But you did have that ice cream, if memory serves, Lord Brozovic. You did have that ice cream. And so now, the calendar continues. The wrestling never stops. We move on to month 2 of BENXT Season 2. And let's see what we are served up for Monday Night Babs. Of course, we will be spinning a wheel. And I believe this week it's going to be a tables match, because we're going to alternate, aren't we, for the energy drink titles. Last week it was a battle royal. This week it will be a tables match. So that's what we're going to do. Mr. Higgs Boson, thank you so much for the resub. 5 months. P-Volution is a mystery. I've had these paused. I read it out, but it didn't pop up because I had it paused for the VODs moving video. Sorry. It's this idiot. And there's Mr. Higgs Boson. Thank you so much, guys. Apologies for that. Delicious Dr. Pepper. There's a lot of sugar in that. Normally, even if I'm not having alcohol, I put it in a red Solo cup to hide my shame, and indeed the brand, because of my exclusive contract with Aldi for Red Thunder. I've made a mistake. In fact, no. Don't I have a fairy just for this? Oh, drinks fairy. I do so wish for a red cup so that no one knows I'm drinking delicious Dr. Pepper. We'll see if that works. Next show, let's see what Monday Night Babs has to offer. Wow. First match, James Worm, Seth Pissin Rollins, the PlayStation Nation champion Nathan Cake. Triple threat match. No championship on the line. Just a bloody exhibition match there. Oh my god, it's like magic. Thank you very much, the Drinks Fairy. Wow. That worked a treat. Now no one will know what it is that I'm drinking. No one will know. No one will know. Drinks Fairy is a magic genie. Confirmed. Confirmed. It's true. It's a real thing. Rematch clause? Lord Brotovich, I don't know what you're talking about. You're going to need to go and talk to the GM of Monday Night Babs, which is... Here comes the pain, Barbara Piss, the general manager. Matumbo87, holy hell, I missed the beginning of the BENXT stream. To say it's been a day is an understatement. See you guys in the VOD. Oh, Matumbo, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you... it's been a day, but I hope you have a nice evening. I hope you're able to chill and unwind. Okay, what else have we got? Paul Schnauzer versus Stardew Barbara Pierce. The Schnauzer's out. Get your Schnauzers out. Triple Flush and Rim Flare go one-on-one with Ben Potter and Peter Austin. Jesus Life, thank you so much. Gifting 5 subs to the community. Thank you very much, Jesus Life. Thank you. And hello, Scott. Welcome in. Senior and Junior, Lynn and Eve and Anna take on Carla and Santino Morella. And in the main event, oh, we're not done. Chris Redfield and Leon Sex Kennedy have a promo. Right, we're going to have to cut one of these. It's got to be one of the tag matches. If I cut the one with the ladies in it, people will yell at me. So I'm going to cut the one with the guy in that has nothing to do with me. Different fella. That's a different fella. Does Ben Potter and Peter Austin not have a tag name? They do. Team Redundant is what they're called, I believe. Jesus Life, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs to the community. Let's do this properly. Where dreams and thick streams, ahoy hoy, welcome to the thickness. Darius has dogs. Future Z. Outlaw Man 76, M the Emu, and Liquid Neon. Jesus Life, thank you so much. Mistimed the pop, but that's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. Customized match. Here we go. Ben Potter hates men, confirmed. Can't win. Can't bloody win. Right. So, 5-way tables match. Jesus, Ben, what have you had in your breakfast as well? 80 overall? Slow down, buddy. And who, pray tell, is our champion? I can't remember. Is it Grimace? Grimace. Grimace absolutely demolished everyone, didn't she? In the Battle Royal last week, I think she eliminated every single person, and it wasn't even close. So Grimace, good luck everyone else, is the champion walking into the Tesco KX tables match this week. Although it being a tables match, it's a little less straightforward than a Battle Royal, isn't it? She could be busy on the outside of the ring. Someone else could sneak in, put someone through a table, and she wouldn't even know, and she'd lose her title. So there we go. Right. Wheel. 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 Go. Oh, that was so close to Shauna. Seth Rollins is already in a match. We spin again. Oh, who's it going to be? Oh, could she become the first ever 2-time Tesco KX champion? Mary-Kate is summoned by the wheel. And quite frankly, summoned is the right word, because she's a demon child. Hello, Leon. How are you? Entrant number 3 is... Carla's already in a match. We spin again. Here we go. What we got? Show me. Oh, nearly KX, man. But instead, it's the debuting legs. This is the male legs. Man legs. There we go. Legs is in. 2 more spaces remain. And who do we get? It is... Chris, you're already in the main event, bud. Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy, Chris. Can't be greedy. The penultimate entrant is... You guys are already in a tag match. We spin again. It doesn't want to give us Shauna, does it? Anything but Shauna. Come on. Could it be Ponglin's time? Ponglin is called by the wheel. And we have 1 slot remaining. Here we go. Let's spin. Let's do it. Final entrant is not Shauna, and it's not you because you're in a match. We've spoken about this. Rob K90, thank you for the resub. 12 months, an entire year. Let's go, Ponglin. See what you've done, Rob? See what you've done? You got Ponglin picked twice. Thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. Doing great, Ben. The TripleJump farewell announcement came up on my Facebook memories. Oh, God. Facebook memories. That's not fair, is it? Right. Fanny Craddock. Is this our first time seeing Fanny Craddock in Season 2? It could be. Select that championship. Tesco KX. There we go. Override the wheel for Shauna. Hey, Shauna will get her time, all right? She'll get her moment. We'll see Shauna, I'm sure. Dr. Goblin, 100 stream streak explosions, finger guns, hats, wheels, wall trembling dabs, 100 blinking stream streak. Unbelievable. You're going to get a second doctorate in thickness soon. Thank you very much indeed. What a crazy milestone. Thank you. A tables match on BENXT is still chaotic than weather in Northern Ireland. We had heat, sun, flood, rain, and the shopping centre I work in got struck by lightning and lost all its power, and that was all before midday. Good God. I hope everyone was safe. Absolute madness. Well, we'll see how crazy the tables match is. I don't know if it'll be that crazy. We can but hope, right? Okay, let's start the show. James Worm, Seth Pisson Rollins, and Nathan Cake in a triple threat match to start things off here. Absolute anarchy. Let's get our music ready. Predictions will be live in just a second. Big thank you to the mods for being here and helping out, sorting out these predictions especially. Deadeye Mini's 50 stream streak. So does this make me half goblin, half doctor? I think at this point, it's vocational. What would you prefer? What would bring you the most joy? Would you like to be half goblin, or would you like to be half doctor? And when you get the other half, you get the other 50, you get the other half. I think it's we'll have to look into the science on that. We'll have to work out the science on that. Predictions are now live, everybody. Wager away. Let's go. Nope. Let's go. I thought the music's ending. This is a great time to start the show. Loading screen. More menus. Yeah, all good. M&S couldn't get their power on, so handed out all their fresh baked cookies for free to all the stores in the centre. Oh, that's nice. The name's Worm. James Worm.
It is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from London, England, weighing in at 206 pounds, the Worm, James
007, James Worm is here. The name's Worm, James Worm. Hate to be that person, but Fanny's name is spelled wrong. She only has one D in her surname. Onto the patch notes it goes. You are not being that person. You're being very helpful. 1D in Fanny. I'll know what that means. Sweet. Good patch note, that. Good luck to future me for Working out what that means. Pierce it down! Oh! Hi Noggy, how are you? Enjoy the gift sub. I'm trying to find Nathan Cake's music and I've just scrolled past it about 5 times.
Representing the Union from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 225 pounds. And Pierce and
Robbins, yeah. Seth Pissin Rollins, of course, had a standout performance in last year's Royal Rumble match. Still a few months away from the Season 2 edition of that particular venture. He's a former BENXT Wide Champion, winning that championship at WrestleMania 1. And tonight, he gets his hands on the PlayStation Nation Champion. Let's see what the leader of the Undisputed Era can do tonight. Keep scrolling past the music again. Nathan. 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 Nathan.
from Boston, Massachusetts,
Nathan Cake,
weighing in at 319 pounds.
the newly minted
Pure Stampede.
PlayStation Nation Champion, marching into war here tonight. Just 1 day removed from a brutal battle that saw him secure that title from Lord Brotovich, who is taking it really well and not having a breakdown in the chat at all. The belt doesn't even connect by the snaps. Nathan is a thick boy. He would have made a fantastic wide champion, but it wasn't to be during his time on BENXT. Whoa, look at that. That's a champion right there. Look how wide he is. Nathan Cake marches into war tonight against two people that'll be stiff competition, one of which is certainly in the World Championship division, that being James Worm. Seth Pissin Rollins, I'm not sure. He might be in the PlayStation Nation division. He might be in the World Championship division, in which case Nathan Cake, in spite of being a champion, is well out of his own sort of weight class here in terms of ability. Now, you will see that just to really hammer it home, Monday Night Babs, BENXT and Pitdown are all sponsored by youtube.com/ConfusedDudeVods. Make sure you go and subscribe before the cutoff of the 1st of July. I told you I wouldn't let you forget it. Either way, Nathan Cake is being dominated so far by these two boys. Nathan Cake, oh, the cake flew, but there was nobody there. Seth Pissin Rollins has James Worm up. Oh, and it looked like he was going for a buckle bomb, but it was a flipping, what's it called? A Liger bomb. He did a Liger bomb, and I believe the neck of James Worm collided with pretty much all of the turnbuckle pads. And thick and fast we are in the early goings of this match here. Back body drop, back suplex from Seth Pissin Rollins. Nathan Cake heads his takedown, and Cake is standing tall. The cake has risen. Chop, chop, and chop again. And Seth Rollins interrupts James Worm's flow there. And Nathan Cake, oh, you can see James Worm has retrieved for himself a sledgehammer. He very kindly puts it down, though, to break up that pin attempt there. Biscuit Pudding needs the Obafemi entrance. Why? Nathan Cake has the Obafemi entrance. There can only be one. We can't be doubling up. It'll be anarchy. Anarchy, I tell you. Into the cover off the springboard frog splash. Seth Rollins easily breaks it up. Big chop from the agent on His Majesty's Secret Service. Boots to the face. Oh, and another kick from Seth Rollins. Oh, and the PlayStation Nation champion. Oh, no. Manages to clock Seth Rollins in the lower back there with the sledgehammer. But James Worm takes him down, and now the entire dynamic of this match has shifted. Nathan Cake back up. Nathan Cake. Oh, looking for the coup de grace. James Worm. Kendo stick intercepted now. Nathan Cake making good use of it. He takes down James Worm. Puts down the kendo stick into the cover. And Seth Rollins better get in this ring quickly, but only a 1 count. Oh, look at that. The super kick to the jaw of Nathan Cake, the dance that she did in Happy Horsetails. That's very true. It was similar, wasn't it? It was similar. Nathan Cake. Single leg crab. No, just driving the heel of James Worm into the canvas, and then turns around, takes care of Seth Rollins, and a back rake there from James Worm, who ducks behind, grabs a hold. And takes down the PlayStation Nation champion now, Seth Rollins. Ducks out the way. James Worm behind. Back elbow from Seth Rollins. Boot to the midsection. James Worm catches it, but he doesn't catch the other foot coming flying in from Seth Rollins, who makes his way to the top rope. Middle. Oh my goodness me. Middle rope Phoenix splash. And Nathan Cake is on the outside. I don't know if he's going to get there fast enough. He didn't, but James Worm with just enough time, or just enough wherewithal to kick out a hurricane rana. Yeah, that's it. So do Pevolution know the urine Nagu? Into the cover goes Seth Rollins. Kick out at 1. The Pain Train 30 stream streak. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, James Worm grabs Rollins, ducks under, comes back, up on the shoulders, fireman carry, sent on. Nathan Cake introducing a third kendo stick, took way too long. James Worm wrestles it off him. Oh, tried to crack it over the back of Nathan Cake, but this is absolute craziness in here. Leaping neckbreaker, and now it's Seth Rollins who's the only one stood. And where is Seth going now? He's got himself a chair. A steel chair in hand. Oh, James Worm manages to somehow telekinetically disarming Seth Rollins. Oh, and look at James Worm. It's the license to kill into the cover. Nathan Cake isn't there. Oh, kick out at 2. And James Worm cannot believe it. And he takes out his frustrations on Nathan Cake, who was not even involved in this. Springboard, Nathan Cake gets the knees up. Nathan Cake. Oh, the Cake Destroyer. The Cake Destroyer. This is how he won the championship. Oh, and Seth Rollins is there immediately. The Cake Destroyer absolutely smashing the head of James Worm into the canvas. You saw there was almost a geyser of blood that shot up into the sky, nearly got on the camera. And Nathan Cake sent to the outside as James Worm and Seth Rollins go at it now. And Seth Rollins has a finisher. James Worm very close to having a signature. Nathan Cake hit his best shot. And unfortunately, it didn't stick. James Worm sizing up. Oh my God, sizing up. Seth Rollins, and Nathan Cake was waiting with a kendo stick. He's got his pick here, really. What's he going to go for? James Worm rolls to the outside. Oh, and Nathan Cake shatters the kendo stick over the head. Oh, of Seth Pissin Rollins. And Cake now in control. James Worm, you can see him. He's coming to on the outside. It is Cake. It is Rollins. Counter from Rollins. James Worm back in. James Worm has got himself a baseball bat. And he hits Rollins. And Cake boots him in the bread basket. Look at that big leg drop coming all the way down into the cover. Seth Rollins on a knee. I don't know if he's going to come to in time. Oh, kick out at 2. What a match between these three. That is his takedown there from Nathan Cake. Seth Rollins rolls out, and that was coming straight back in again. Don't know if Nathan realizes. I don't know if he realizes, because Nathan Cake, we saw him do this. He broke the moderating arm of Lord Brotovich last week, and he's done the same for James Worm. And James Worm has no choice but to sort of ride there in agony. But Seth Pissin Rollins just waiting that ripcord knee under the jaw. Uh-oh. And Seth Rollins now could be looking for the piss stomp. Nathan Cake needs to be careful. He has him up. Oh, look at that, the package driver. The PlayStation Nation champion rolls to the outside to catch his breath, and now Seth Rollins, armed with a baseball bat, into the cover he goes. Nathan Cake senses the danger and breaks it up. Boot to the midsection, could be looking for the piss stomp here, but I think James Worm was in the way actually, which works out perfectly for Nathan Cake. And Nathan Cake may now have his opportunity to put this match to bed, although you see James Worm getting back up. It's the Cake Destroyer again! A second Cake Destroyer, but there's James Worm. Is James Worm going to clear up the scraps here? He's going for it. He's going for the worm. James Worm with the worm into the cover. Everybody else is down. Could it be James Worm's moment? No. Somehow, the PlayStation Nation champion Nathan Cake manages to escape the worm. And look, James Worm with a license to kill for a second time. Nathan Cake there to break it up. Just a little love tap there, really. He picks up the kendo stick, but James Worm is furious. And now smacking Nathan Cake in the back. And James Worm is going to go for it again. He's going to try and pin Nathan Cake off the back of the kendo stick. Strike, and Nathan Cake still alive. The PlayStation Nation champion showing an awful lot of heart here. Showing some of that chocolate filling. You know, because he's a cake. James up to the top rope, clothesline finds its mark, and there's Seth Piston Rollins with a chair. The danger of the triple threat match. You've got to be guarded at all angles, and poor Nathan Cake's taking an absolute clobbering here. And it's Seth Piston Rollins who's going to try and clear up the scraps, and again. What have they made this guy out of, apart from eggs and sugar and a bit of flour? Mostly flour, to be fair. Seth Rollins, counter from Nathan Cake with the Destroyer again! Nathan Cake with the Cake Destroyer! Is Nathan Cake about to have the best 2 nights of his life? Oh, Worm! The Worm has turned! And the Worm breaks it up with just a millisecond to spare. He looks mostly sugar, that's a fair point. That was absolutely Nathan Cake's moment. Clinic put on by these three. Nathan Cake feeling confident, gets himself back into this match. Seth Rollins is sort of just having a cuddle. Seth Rollins and James Worm's having a cuddle. James Worm says, I've had enough. I'm feeling overstimulated. Please do not cuddle me anymore. James Worm getting his cardio in. Up to the top. Bloody hell, look at him go. He is a secret agent. Nathan Cake misses with that. But he doesn't miss with that. And Nathan Cake now. James Worm sent into the corner. Seth Piston Rollins is down. What is Nathan Cake thinking? What could he possibly be going for? He drives Seth Rollins into the corner. And Nathan Cake has his pick of the two now. James Worm is up though. Enziguri finds its mark. James Worm, European uppercut to the back of the skull, the base of the skull. Nathan Cake gets right back to his feet. This is unbelievable. What is it? What is flowing through the veins of Nathan Cake this evening? Absolutely nobody has an answer. Oh no, but a counter from James Worm. Nathan Cake crumbles to the canvas. Like a cake, because he's a cake. And Seth Rollins is introducing 2 sets of steel stairs. I think that's too much, really. Oh, and James Worm agrees, clobbering him with that. Could that be it, though? Oh, no. You have to hand it to him. Double O Worm. Looked very impressive towards the end of that match. And Nathan Cake, it is important to note, did not suffer the pinfall here. He was not the one who was pinned. That dishonor goes to Seth Piston Rollins, and it's James Worm who manages to eke out the victory, clobbering Seth Piston Rollins with that sledgehammer and then falling into the cover. Wormed away the win. He is stealthy. He is a secret agent after all. Nathan Cake, though, round of applause. A huge effort from this man. He will be our champion for a while. The Worm. James the Worm. Huge victory for James Worm here tonight. In fact, I think that might be his first victory since he joined the roster. And what a pair of opponents to pick up a victory over. Congratulations to James Worm and to everybody who predicted and backed him in the BENXT Bucks stakes there. 79.8 thousand BENXT Bucks goes to the winners. Go to the winners, I should say. Hello, BTJ. How are you? Just wondering if you saw State of Play and what you thought and what made you most happy, if anything did. I talked about it a little bit earlier on. I thought it was pretty good, yeah. There were some things I wasn't too fussed about. The one that got the biggest reaction out of me, though, was, as I said earlier, Until Dawn 2. Because I think out of everything else that was shown, I'd either heard of it, didn't care about it, or it had been leaked. I didn't know anything about bloody Until Dawn 2. That was very exciting. And yeah, the dinosaur game looked really cool as well. There was some good stuff there. Not sure about the cube. Not sure about the cube. You know what I mean. If you saw it, you know what I mean. Not sure about the cube. The rest of it looked great. Really good. Okay. It's time for Big Schnauzer. Who's ready for Big Schnauzer? I hope you saved some room for Big Schnauzer. Now, I actually need to make a quick change. Time for a little bit of admin here. Bear with me a second. I'm going to head over to the cloud bot. Ah, that'll be why. Apologies, I know I said I was going to spam you with the information that the VODs were moving, but I set the alert to go off every 5 minutes, which was not my intention. It was meant to go off every 17 minutes. I have now fixed that. Sorry, that's been going around in the chat so frequently. It's my bad. There's two boxes. One that says line minimum, as in there have to be this many chat messages before it triggers again. That's 5. And the other one is how many minutes apart. I set it to 17 lines of chat and 5-minute intervals, which meant that it's coming round every... Oh, there it is again! Stop! Every 5 minutes it's saying the VODs are moving. I've now fixed it. Hopefully it's going to chill out a bit. Is this Stardew Bab's first match? I don't know. I'm not sure, actually. I don't know that it is, but it might be. It could be. Spume? Yeah, it could be spum. Yeah, it could be spumming. It's more spum than spam. Wait, are the VODs moving? Huh? No? Yes, they are. To be clear, yes, they are. But yeah, State of Play was really fun. I was falling asleep when I was watching it, but I managed to stay awake all the way to the end because I'm really brave. And I'm a big boy, and my bedtime's whenever I want, okay? It just so happened to be 9 yesterday, so whatever. Hello, Mr. Black, how are you? Right. It's time for the schnauz. The schnoz. I hope you are prepared for the schnauzer. Predictions are now live. Paul Schnauzer, Stardew, Barbara Piss. 1-on-1. Yep, I got it all. I got it all. We're sorted. The Schnauzer's here.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from wherever he wants, weighing in at 273 pounds.
Looks like he's had a pants accident. When he turns around, there's a little bit of his pants poking through his coat, makes it look like it's just a bit darker, like there's a wet patch. He's wet himself. Paul Schnauzer has wet himself. The Schnauzer is here. What's the best wrestling game for a noob like me, Ben? Fruity Brown Sauce. Hello. It's a great name. It's difficult to say because I think the wrestling games these days are inherently just quite complex. It is... Oh, that kid's getting right in his face. Right in his face. I think Paul Schnauzer was about to strike a child then. Controversial wrestler, Paul Schnauzer. But no one's quite sure why he's controversial. That's just the beauty of it. Stop playing Paul Schnauzer's music. There we go. I would say that they have made efforts in recent years with the 2K games to sort of simplify them in that you really only need to know the face buttons. There are like combos you can do by using square and triangle. So that's sort of simple, but in terms of simplicity, I just don't think simple wrestling games exist anymore. But yes, that is a great suggestion. Shut Your Mouth or Here Comes the Pain on PS2. Pretty easy to play, great fun as well. I think those games both hold up. So you give those a go. And you can emulate them for free. I mean, buy them, of course. Here comes Stardew Valley Barbara Piss. I would look at the tail of the tape, but I can tell you, she's 1-0. Same with Paul Schnauzer. This is what happens when you ask Bad Joke Billy to try and interpret a pixel art character that's about 7 pixels tall. And I think he did a marvellous job, because it's not an easy task, is it? Anyway, Stardew Valley Barbara Piss is here. Paul Schnauzer is here. He looks aggressive. He looks cross. And he looks ready. And we're on the way. Oh, big right hand from Paul Schnauzer, and a chop, and a chop, and a punch. And a kick. Oh no. Stardew Valley Barbara Piss giving up a lot of size to Paul Schnauzer, who ducks out the way of that. Oh, and a big uppercut, and then a kick, and then another kick, and then another kick. Bloody hell. You should stream a classic wrestling game as a one-off, make a babs, and play through the career mode. See, that was one of the options for the charity stream. At New Year's just gone, I said, would you like to see like a full season mode playthrough of Here Comes the Pain, just in one go? But understandably, people wanted to see me suffer, and so Shrek won. And that was it. Stardew Valley Barbara Piss, big overhand strike, brings the big Paul Schnauzer down to a knee. Paul Schnauzer coming from that mad Borderlands 4 stream is just one of those random bits of Benboard that is both weird and makes complete sense. You wouldn't let me forget it, would you? My embarrassing moment had to be immortalised in flesh and body hair. Paul Schnauzer, I don't believe, has actually ever won a match, but then again, I'm not entirely sure he's ever had a singles match before. So this could be a huge moment for him. Drops the knee over the face of Stardew Valley Barbara Piss. Paul Schnauzer in full control, closing in on a signature there. That blue bar filling up. And Stardew Valley Babs stumbled towards him and then just stopped, which allowed Schnauzer to get back in control again. Schnauzer. Oh no, a little bit of confusion there, and Stardew Valley Babs manages to take advantage and then not. And she's absolutely terrified at the power and the magnificence of Paul Schnauzer. WWF No Mercy Babs win. I think, even though people talk about it as one of the greatest wrestling games ever, I think I'd kind of struggle with it. I think it's probably of an age and from an era where it's pretty unforgiving, and I think I would have a hard time. And out goes Stardew Valley Barbara Piss. Paul Schnauzer still in full control of this one. Stardew Valley Babs not getting going at all. Oh, and a chop to the back. Stardew Valley Babs, I spoke too soon. She's going. It's one of those nostalgic games, it seems. Not really great, but remembered fondly. See, this is the thing that gets me. Everything I've seen about it, and again, I've not played it, leads me to believe that actually, how good can it really be? It's everyone's default answer when people say what's the best wrestling game, but I genuinely think Here Comes the Pain holds up so well. I think it's such an accessible and such a malleable game with a surprising amount of depth. And so that gets my vote every time. But then again, I'm wearing the nostalgia goggles for Here Comes the Pain, so it's the same deal, isn't it? Haywood89, thank you for the resub. 10 months. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope you are. Oh no, we're up to a count of 9. No, she's going to win via count out. Paul, wake up. Wake up, Paul. No. Oh. Okay, we got there. But Stardew Valley Barbara Piss with the rose plant. Paul Schnauzer absolutely got suckered in. Oh, and a kick out. Paul Schnauzer still alive. Paul walked straight into Stardew Valley Barbara Piss's finisher. And now Stardew Valley Barbara Piss starting to roll. Paul Schnauzer says, no, actually, I hate that. I'm going to roll instead. Watch me roll. Oh, and down. Paul Schnauzer asserting himself now. Big strike from the big Schnauzer. From the big Schnauzer, and he marches her over to the other side of the ring, tosses her about like she's a rag doll, and Schnauzer's feeling it. Paul Schnauzer starting to roll now. Up onto the shoulders. Oh no, Stardew Valley Barbara Pierce escapes. Stamp to the ankle of Schnauzer and to the lower back. Stardew Babs closing in on her signature. Oh, hang on a second. What is this now? Who could this be? Oh, look who it is! We can see the HUD. We know who it is. Why is Senior and Junior Lynn here? Oh, but Stardew Valley Babs saw it coming. Dropped toe hold. Manages to disarm the... I always forget what it's called. The sledgehammer attempt there. I don't know what that was about. Either way, Paul Schnauzer back to his feet. Oh, and he just misses, but so too does Stardew Valley Barbara Pierce. Schnauzer now. And drags her up onto the ropes. That's an awful lot of height. Oh, just clobbers her down to the canvas. Into the cover goes Paul Schnauzer. That was a weird interference. I'm not entirely sure what that was about. But there we go. Schnauzer feeling confident. He's pretty close to that finisher. And Stardew Valley Barbara Pierce is looking a little bit worse for wear, but she's put on a hell of a show over the last few minutes or so, and she has managed to claw back to the point where she's done a fair bit of damage to Schnauzer. Oh, Schnauzer able to turn that clothesline attack. Oh, hang on a second now. Who could this be? It's what? Hang on a second. Who's that now? What's? Oh, it's a member of the Piss family, of course. Jesus, this match is absolute chaos. Oh no! The distraction! She rolls up Schnauzer and she leans back with the bridge. It's Here Comes the Pain, Barbara Pierce, and you can see with that nod, she decides to walk away. Sorry for the misfire on the music there. I was taking a bit of a gamble. I thought it might be another member of Senior and Junior Lynn and Eve, but apparently not. Absolutely insane. Oh no! The patented jinkle jam. Oh God! Right in the Schnauzers, and Paul Schnauzer crumbles to the match. Matt, hello? My mouth isn't working. Into the cover. Is Stardew Valley Babs going to pull out the victory here? No. Schnauzer escapes it too. After all these shenanigans, for some reason, Senior and Junior Lynn comes out to distract Stardew Valley Barbara Pierce, despite I don't even think she knows Paul Schnauzer. Oh no. That's a big fall. Oh no, this has got to be a crime. This is horrible. And then, of course, here comes the Pain Barbara Pierce, interfering on behalf of Stardew Valley Barbara Pierce. Back to belly suplex, both wrestlers now down on the outside. Up to a count of 5. Schnauzer to his feet first. And into the ring goes Babs. Schnauzer following in. Paul Schnauzer does have a finisher. And he's, quite frankly, wasting a lot of time here. Single leg crab. Turns her around. She's right next to the rope. This is very poor positioning, I will say that, from Schnauzer. I'd expect a lot better from him. Maybe drag Stardew Babs into the middle of the ring to make it a bit simpler. And Stardew Valley Barbara Pierce. What is she looking to do? Schnauzer back to his feet. Sends him into the rope. Sends him straight over the top rope. And she'll roll out to continue the assault. And Pippa the cat has arrived. She's having a bath at the moment. I don't know if she'll come over and say hello. But either way, this match has really turned in favour of Stardew Valley Barbara Pierce, hasn't it? After Schnauzer was so dominant for so much of the early game here. Oh, belly to belly suplex there from Stardew Valley Babs. And Stardew Valley Babs has earned herself a second finisher. And Schnauzer has had absolutely no answer for anything that Babs has done over the past 10 minutes. And she's calling for it now. She's going to go for her finisher. Schnauzer getting back to his feet. If she hits this, it's all over. Back elbow from Schnauzer. And there it is. Schnauzer with a massive clothesline. This is exactly the opening that he needed. And what's he looking to do here? Oh, he's just mocking her. Dancing with Stardew Valley Babs into a cancel. Paul Schnauzer has cancelled Stardew Valley Barbara Pierce. And it's not over. She's been cancelled by Paul Schnauzer, but it still didn't work. Double elbows to the face of Stardew Valley Babs. This match somehow continues. It's had everything. What an incredible back-to-back couple of matches we've had here on Monday Night. Babs, Schnauzer, flapjack to Babs. What does he need to do to put Stardew Valley Barbara away? Has her up on the shoulder. Hangs her out to dry. Now, looking to stomp on the arm. Oh, the fingies, the digits of Stardew Valley Barbara Pierce. This is what she uses to sow her crops, of course, on the Stardew Valley farm. That is going to be devastating to her. And Pippa the Cat has gone back to sleep, perhaps getting ready for her match on Pip Down, even though she never comes to work anymore. Who's to say? Counter, huge clothesline there, more of a lariat from Paul Schnauzer. Oh no! And he dives at her, but misses. Sent into the ropes now. Ooh, back elbow. Oh no, there we are again! A second cancellation, and surely that's going to do it. Paul Schnauzer. I don't know why he's not going for the... What's he doing? Why has he not gone for the pin? He cancelled Stardew Valley Barbara Pierce for a second time there, and he should have gone for the cover. Instead, we've got a scoop slam, and he's decided that's enough. Is this it for Schnauzer? Into the cover, and that'll do it. There we go. Oh, hang on! Here she is! It's Shauna! Thick Shauna has arrived! What does this mean? What does this mean? I desperately was trying to get the wide camera ready. I sort of knew that might happen. Right, there we go. Let's try and decipher what we just saw there. Paul Schnauzer victorious over Stardew Valley Barbara Pierce after 2 interferences. But then right at the end, the debuting Shauna made her way to the ring. It also notified me, or reminded me, that I don't actually have music set up for Shauna yet. And also, I have wide cam especially for Shauna, but it wasn't even in the right place. I had to pan it over so we could get her in frame. But Thick Shauna has arrived on Monday Night Babs. She has officially made her debut. I don't know if this means we're actually going to get a match. Seemingly not. She's not on the card tonight. But there we go. Paul Schnauzer victorious regardless. Leader of the Thickness making her presence felt. And didn't she just? Up next, Championship Gold is on the line. Grimace defends her Tesco KX Championship against Mary-Kate Olsen, who has already won the championship. Legs, Ponglin, and Fanny Craddock there wasn't the feedback that it should only have 1 D, or is it should have 2 Ds? This is why I should have made a better note. No, it is 1 D. So what was the... Is that not correct? Looks like it's correct to me. Maybe there was 2 Ds on the wheel. Thank you. Okay, that makes more sense. Let's fix it. I can fix that right now. Do 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 do. Where is it? Wheel number 2. There we go. Cool. I fixed that. I thought it might have been her actual name in the show, but it's not. Cool. It's done. It's fixed. Big Tesco KX Championship defense up next for Grimace. Can she become the first superstar to win this championship to successfully defend it? We'll find out in just a moment. Predictions are now live. Get those BENXT bucks in. I am so desperately fighting every urge to disturb the cat so I can bring her to say hello. She's right there. Pippa. Hey. Her ears are moving, but the face is firmly in the tail. Hi. The tail is starting to wag. She is not interested. I will leave her alone. But I really want to disturb her. Hey. No, she doesn't want that. Okay. Let's do it. Grimace, Olsen, Legs, Ponglin and Craddock. 1 on 1 on 1 on 1 on 1. Tables match. Let's go.
The following is a fatal five-way tables match and is for the Total Mixed Championship.
Total Mixed Championship, that's right, that's exactly what it is.
Introducing the champion from Mount Olympus, the Total Mixed Champion,
Grimace, the Tesco KX champion, the 4th champion in the history of this title. Let's talk a little bit about what Grimace has accomplished so far in her career. 2-time BENXT Women's Champion, 1-time BENXT Wide Champion, 1-time BENXT Aldi Red Thunder Champion, and now 1-time Monday Night Babs Tesco KX champion. She's draped in gold. That home gym has got to have half a dozen championships hanging off the walls now. But can she defend the title tonight? Former Giant, yes, former Giant Grimace. That's how she will be billed from now on. And content warning, an Olsen twin is about to make her entrance. Be emotionally prepared. Oh, they both got flowers. Got to change that. Oh no. No.
from Los Angeles, California,
Mary-Kate Nolan there, representing the Nolan twins. I believe Mary-Kate Ashley Olsen, hang on, Mary-Kate Olsen was the debut, the inaugural Tesco KX champion, either that or she was the 3rd. Either way, both members of the Olsen twins have held this championship in its short existence, which is terribly impressive. Winning tonight would be a huge feat. It would make history. She would be the first ever 2-time Tesco KX champion. But can she do it? The question is probably, maybe no.
Oh, is this Legs?
And here comes Legs. Legs, who has competed for this championship before, but was unsuccessful. And I believe a member of the same family has missed this Legs. This is just Legs. Is this Legs? Yes, it is. Legs is here, but can Legs capture gold tonight? It's Ponglin.
And representing the Boom Squad from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 100 pounds.
I don't even know what that was meant to be. Ponglin, representing the Bog Squad, making his way to the ring. Unsuccessful in Bog, but maybe successful in Wrestle. We will find out. No championships to speak of for Ponglin. Fresh-faced on this roster. debuted at the beginning of Season 2. Let's see if he can be the first member of the Bog Squad to bring gold home. Dun, 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 dun. And that means that we have but one challenger remaining to arrive, and that is the Craddock. Boo. Oh, look at the coat. Look at the drip on Fanny Craddock. Surprisingly limber for an octogenarian. Cook, Fanny, cook. And she's got her 101 Dalmatians coat on. How many family meals did she have to murder to make that coat? That's the question. Fanny Craddock enters the arena of the Tesco KX Championship, the final entrant in this tables match. And with her arrival, we must please mind the splat and get a look at this lovely championship. There's one splat, second splat incoming. And we're underway. First person to put their opponent through a table will be the Tesco KX champion. And there's Grimace, the champion, clobbering Fanny Craddock and immediately sliding to the outside, wasting no time at all. Fetching a ladder, taking a sweet time about it though, and Ponglin interferes. Oh, look at that, the backbreaker. The lumbar check from Legs, as Ponglin has had a bit of a cape mishap there. It appears to have phased through his torso. Not ideal. And Mary-Kate trying to sort of insert herself anywhere in this match. Tried to pull off a few moves and missed multiple times, and there's that cape again. That's not right. It simply isn't right. And Fanny Craddock going to work on Legs, but with the arm of Legs actually, so I don't even know what that is. How's that even doing anything? There's nothing there. It's just Legs. Oh, goodness me. Legs with the stomp to the back of Mary-Kate. All 5 members of this match brawling at ringside. Nobody has yet erected a table. That's an upper leg. Oh, I see. So sort of an arm is for Legs. An arm is like, what, the thigh? Is that what we're saying? The thighs of Legs? And Grimace rubbing it in. And still no tables set up. I'm fairly sure I read out this resub, but now I'm doubting myself. Hayward89 resubbed for 10 months. If I didn't acknowledge that, I'm really sorry. I feel like I must have done, but I'm not recognising it, so maybe I didn't. Thank you so much. Grimace, big right hand, drops Mary-Kate. It's champion versus former champion here in the middle of the ring. And it looked like maybe, hopefully, Ponglin was going to fetch a table there, but no such luck. Interrupted by Legs, who now enters the ring. Up goes Mary-Kate. That's an awfully long way. Oh. Okay, I thought she was going to land on her stomach, but she landed on her feet, which is a bit weird. Back elbow from Ponglin. Grimace goes down. Boot to the midsection, close up on Fanny for some reason. Grimace counters. Everyone jumping on each other out here. Grimace, though, maybe... Oh, fetches it. What's that, a kendo stick? Still no tables. We're a number of minutes into this match now. Grimace just walks straight through the camera. No, and the champion throws a kendo stick right in Mary-Kate's face. Legs, drops the leg across the snoot, the beak of Ponglin. That might actually be doing him a favour considering he's in the Bog Squad. If you stunt that beak enough, maybe he won't be able to smell the Bog Squad. Must be a bit of a mercy. Up and down goes Mary-Kate, and Grimace turns her attention to Fanny Craddock. Oh no, it's Fanny who gets hold of the champion. Oh my goodness me. The hammerlock spine buster. Leg drop as well. For good measure, we're still focusing on these two for now. Counter from Grimace. Grimace. Uh-oh, another hammerlock. Oh, a hammerlock suplex this time. Fanny Craddock pulling out all the old British wrestling techniques there. Is Ponglin kind of ripped? Maybe. I mean, what else is he going to do? He's got a lot of free time, hasn't he? Grimace sends Fanny Craddock into the barrier at ringside. Legs in the ring, limbering up. Ready to go. But ready to go for what? There are no tables. Everyone has seemingly forgotten that this is a tables match. This is a regular occurrence in this now that I'm starting to notice. More often than not, these guys forget what they're here to do. And I think now Ponglin has remembered and has slid a table into the ring, possibly. We'll find out. We're getting close-ups on all the useless stuff. Ponglin has set up the table. Huge, huge news. Come on, Ponglin. If you win the title, Honklin might take you out for a walk on Monday to show off your belt. Maybe. No one promised that. Grimace has Ponglin up on her shoulders. Oh, that's very close to the table. Oh, okay. Right. She threw him the wrong way. But that was nearly a retention for Honklin. Oh, my God. Mary Kate just flew in from off screen. That was unbelievable. Mary Kate sent over the top rope. Grimace has forgotten that the table is there already. This is not good for Grimace's reign. Ponglin stirring. Fanny Craddock sends legs in the way. Ponglin plays interference. The tiniest move imaginable there. Very little impact, but still it prevented Fanny Craddock from even attempting to throw anyone through the table. Legs now. Legs has Ponglin exactly where he wants him. Uh-oh, no one's paying any attention. It's Legs. Legs has captured the championship. Everybody else had their back turned. And it was the wiles of Legs here who was successful in putting poor Ponglin through the table to become the 5th ever Tesco KX champion. Oh no, Ponglin nearly won that. Grimace nearly won it, but she got distracted as soon as she set up the table. She just looked the wrong way. And there it is. Your new Tesco KX champion is Legs. And with that, Legs has actually won a championship before his sister, Miss This Legs. And Miss This Legs has been here since the very beginning, so congratulations to Legs. Huge win here tonight. Your new Tesco KX champion. And with that, speaking of new champions, we're not looking at any now because Santino Morel lol absolutely bottled it last night at BENXT Backslap. And so, they're just wrestling, you know, for fun, I suppose. They don't even have any championships. What's the point? Santino Morel lol go 2-on-2 against Senior and Junior Lynn and Eve, and Anna is there as well. Please can we get a replay on the ref's arms just then? Okay. What happened? As in, like, the celebration, or... Oh! Okay. Yeah, I see it. It's hard not to. Is it because she's handing a championship to Legs and it doesn't know what to do? Because she's handing it to a pair of legs? And she's meant to be handing it to hands, but it's legs. So it's it's gone the wrong way. Is this arms? Presumably they patched that in today. They were like, patch note, fucked the arms up. You're welcome. So we've done that. That was on the to-do list for ages. Since day one, people said, yeah, refs' arms aren't fucked up enough. And they're like, we got you. It's taken us a few months, but we fucked the arms up. You're welcome. You're welcome. Don't worry about it. Patch note. Took out bones. Who needs them? Who needs them? Let's see it in motion, please. Arms shaped like big W's for the big W. Oh! Okay. It's when she extends them. We do not have the facilities for arms big man. Thank you for pulling me up on that. That was well worth a look. This game gets better and better. Okay, next up, Santino Morel lol against Senior and Junior Lynn and Eve. Ben, how would a WWE match official's arms wobble? Like that, probably. gyrating. 10,000 WPS, wobbles per second, that is. So there we go. Hold up one sec whilst I unfurl my arms. Go gadget arms. I can't even replicate it. It's sort of like that, wasn't it? But the bones went the wrong way. I can't do that. I cannot do bones bad way. I'd love to. What a party trick that would be. She had 6 elbows. She did. Wasn't right. Wasn't natural. Don't like it. Okay. Let's go. Oh, pressed that way too early again. Pressed the music too early, didn't he? Silly boy. Here we go.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Anna, C. North Lee, and C. North Evelyn.
Just loads of really strange syllables with weird inflection mashed together. Here, her, here, and here, her, here. Terrible. Anyway, they're here. Senior and Junior Lynn and Eve and Anna present and accounted for in tag team action. I believe this is their second ever tag team match. And I know they lost last night in the main event, but they were still in the main event. And their former 2-time BENXT tag team champions to boot, and that is, of course, Santino Morel. Lol. Here they come. Dun, dun, dun. Bum, 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 bum.
And their opponents,
They're ready. They're feeling it. They're hyped. They're ready to go. Carla, Santino. Second time's the charm, right? It may not be for the gold, but the march back to the top of the division begins here. You can see Senior and Junior Lynn and Eve and Anna just waiting robotically, politely, for this match to start. And here we go. Lynn starting things off for her team, and it'll be Carla for her team. Anna present at ringside. How will she interject in this match, if at all? Springboard, second rope springboard moonsault to start this match off. Senior and Junior Lynn not holding back at all. I think I'm just going to go straight for their base names instead of saying Senior and Junior every time. Lynn with the elbow drop. And Lynn grabs a handful of hair. Carla, though, with the counter, sends her back towards her best friend, Eve. And a counter back from Lynn. And finally she gets Carla into the corner, but Carla with the counter again, a back elbow. Rolls through with the bridge, referee right there. And a kick out at 1. And Eve did not deem it necessary to interject in that particular match. In that particular pinning attempt. Carla counters, sends her into her friend. And Carla just having a good look. Big right hand. Oh no, not here. This is the hardest part of the ring. Back suplex onto that metal bar that goes along ringside, and now Eve has had enough. And Santino really should be coming around to help him, and the referee should be having words, because this is not acceptable behaviour. Eve getting some cheap shots, and Lynn runs straight through the camera lens. I think we briefly went inside her head. Nothing there. Absolutely empty, vacant. Can't see what's going on. I'm assuming it's interesting though. Looks interesting. Up to a count of 5 now is the referee. Thank you for giving them leggings. That was my first patch note. I should have thought about that, but I didn't. But it's fixed now. Lynn tags in Eve. And a double super kick straight to the mush of Carla, who dives into the tag, evading Eve, and Santino is now legal. Grabs a hold. Side Russian leg sweep from Santino Morel. Santino follows up with another boot. Oh, counter. Eve able to get in there first. Snapmare. Eve, full head of steam. Big old kick right to the face and sternum region of Santino. Santino counters. Eve sent into the friendly corner for her. And Morella is on the receiving end of a leaping neck breaker. Eve gets Santino back to his feet. And Santino Morella, not really getting going in this match, although, again, I just have to say it and it happens. Rolling forearm, tag made on either side. Carla and Lynn back in again. No. Carla took a very poor moment to taunt there as Lynn came clattering in. And Carla down now, point of the knee across the bridge of the nose of Carla, and a counter from Carla. Carla follows up with another strike, and hang on, Anna is on the apron, and Carla's got no choice but to respond to it. That is a distraction there. And the referee should really be having words, but again, that's not the case. Lynn sends Carla into the corner. Did the predictions go live, by the way? I probably missed those, didn't I? It's probably happened already. Jawbreaker from Lynn. They did. Thank you very much, Darling Badger. My apologies. I think I was so obsessed with wobbly arms that I didn't realise. Lynn punishing Carla now. And wrenching back on that arm. Oh, and again just sitting out and twisting it viciously. Lynn up to the middle rope. Frog splash from the middle rope. Lynn showing off some real aerial ability here, and Santino comes in to break it up, which of course means that he gets the red X of doom above his name in the bottom right. He is no longer able to interfere until a tag is made, and Anna is getting involved again. Referee, Anna got in the ring. This is not on. Very poor refereeing here from the Monday Night Babs referee corps. Anna not only distracting on the outside, and again, referee, what is going... There's some shenanigans here from the pokey students, I would say. Santino's not allowed to get involved at all. And in the meantime, Anna on the outside keeps distracting Carla, and Eve is able to play fast and loose with how physics works. Coup de grace from Eve. Carla is not looking so hot in this one. 42% for Lynn and Eve, 58% for Santino and Carla. Thank you so much. So Santino Morella are the odds-on favourites here. But so far, the pokey students are absolutely eating their dinner. And down goes Eve. Carla desperately trying to get rolling again in this one. She does have a finisher. But so far, she is the only member of this match who's actually taken damage. She has an orange body and an orange head, as you can see, on a red body now. And nobody else has that. Uh-oh. Oh no! Eve has stolen Carla's finishing move, the Cobra, and hit it directly. Not like this. Oh. She stole the Cobra from Carla and hit it directly in front of Santino Morella. The disrespect. Tag made, and Carla is really in trouble now. She desperately needs to make this tag. And of course, because Eve stole the move, Carla doesn't have her finisher anymore. But this could be her opportunity. Tag made. Santino is legal again. And here we go. Double team, shoulder tackle. Carla can now take a little break on the outside. And he's wrenching back on the arm. Referee getting right in there just to double check. Look at that, the escape from Lynn with a flourish. Didn't need to do that. Didn't need to be so flashy. But it's impressive nonetheless. Anna, I think you can see her HUD underneath senior and junior Eve's HUD. Has a little exclamation mark, a warning sign next to it. I think if she interjects again, she might be sent away from ringside. And if you ask me, that is long overdue. Because her conduct has been absolutely outrageous. Incredible from Lynn. I don't even know what you call that. But it was her signature move, and now she's got a finisher. And it might be Santino now who's in trouble. Although he counters clothesline from Santino. It takes a moment to taunt, as in the background Eve tags in and Santino turns around to be punched in the face, and again boot to the midsection. Oh, and a counter from Santino. Northern Lights pin. Kick out. Santino. Oh, leg sweep from Eve. And Eve going up to the top rope. Santino. Oh, a tag was made. We didn't even see it. Brilliant stuff from the production truck there. Carla is now legal again. I don't know if that's a good idea on the part of Santino, but regardless, Eve's diving move did not find anybody to land on. Carla does have a signature now, which is promising, but she's been sent into the corner. Oh, and a counter. Back elbow. To Eve. Ducks behind. Does Carla. Carla has her up. Look at that. Incredible work from Carla. And a kip up from Eve immediately. No selling the move, which is rude. Carla. Middle rope. Garrotting again in the corner. Where is Santino wrestling nowadays, BTJ? Oh, I can tell you that. He is the, I can't remember what they call it, the authority figure in TNA. And very occasionally he will wrestle in TNA, but it's not very often. He's more of an on-screen authority figure these days. Is he the director of authority, I think he's called in TNA? Anyway, Santino is now legal. He's wrestling here in Monday Night Babs. That's where he is. Kick out of one. And finally, Santino Morel are starting to get rolling in this. They're starting to deal some damage. And Santino has 2 finishers now. And this could be the moment the tide starts to turn. Runs off the ropes, misses wildly with that clothesline. Eve, though, is ready. Throws him into the corner. Oh, and Lynn tried to interject. And then Santino just turned around and countered her as well. Eve came back. Very impressive from the wily veteran Santino Marella here. Why is he tagging? I have no idea. Carla back in. She does have a signature. She's very close to a finisher as well. Did he do anything in Italy, or was that too easy for WWE? He was at ringside, which I quite liked, for Clash in Italy on Sunday. But he didn't do anything else like that. I would have leapt out of my chair. I would if he if his entrance music played, but never mind. Oh my god, they just did it! Eh? Well, that was a very sudden end to that match, wasn't it? Wow. I think that's it. That sort of throat punch is both Carla and Santino's signature there. Look, she does it too. And off the throat punch, she was able to pin Eve. Lynn didn't even get involved. I don't think I'm wrong in saying that, quite frankly, that was the Pokey Students match there to lose. And they lost. Well, either way, back to winning ways for Santino Morel, bouncing back after last night's disappointment in the main event of BENXT Backslap at the expense of Senior and Junior Lynn and Eve, who did everything they could to win that match, and it didn't work. So there we go. Congratulations to those of you who backed them. And there we are. Oh, Ben, I must ask, did I miss the debut of Toilet Nightingale? Or has she not yet made the debut? Or did you scrap that idea because it's utter nonsense? Didn't scrap it. At the beginning of... Hang on, I'm going to sneeze. Am I good? It's there. I think I'm okay. Maybe it's not. No, I'm good. At the beginning of last week's stream, I went over the amazing names that were suggested the week before, including Toilet Nightingale. And I did say that I have written them down. But I will slowly get to them in time, I think. They're down for future ideas. At the moment, I know I just added Biscuit Pudding to the roster, for example. But I think I'm going to slowly build up to them because we've got a number of big stables on the roster already. So I've made a note. In the future, yes, but as yet, Toilet Nightingale has not made her debut. Biscuit pudding is important. It's okay. Right. I don't know if this sneeze is coming. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Guys, I don't know if this is a match. Sorry. The predictions are live. But this is a promo. It might turn into a match, though. So by all means, predict away. If it's just a promo, we will refund everybody. How does that sound? Oftentimes with these two, they bloody love to beat each other up. And hug and maybe do a little kiss as well. So we'll see what happens. If it's just a promo, we'll call it off. We will call it off. Hi, Tori. How are you? A stable after May? I know. Outrageous. Well, yesterday was the 33rd of May. Who's to say today's not the 34th? You know what I bloody mean? Do you know what I mean? They're allowed to kiss. They're married. Good. I hadn't actually checked. But I'm glad to hear it. You know, glad to hear it. Okay, so 40th of May next Tuesday? Sure. Yeah, there we are. Chris Redfield, Leon Sex Kennedy. These two have had an incredible feud and rivalry during the first month of BENXT Season 2. Leon Sex Kennedy was the inaugural Monday Night Babs men's champion, and Chris Redfield wrestled that off him at Backslap just yesterday in Universe. And tonight they're meeting again. It seems that they are not done with one another just yet. Let's see what happens. It says versus, so it could well be a match. We'll see. Oh, here he is. He looks happy, and he should be because he's just won a title. Let's hear what he has to say. I genuinely have no idea what he could be out here to say. Your new Monday Night Babs World Champion, Chris the Alpha Redfield. Last night at Backslap, I beat my sexiest rival, and that is Leon Sex Kennedy. But I'm not done with him. I assume. I don't know. Chris Redfield has called me out to the ring. Oh, let's see. And here's Leon Sex Kennedy. Oh, you wanted to call me out, did you? Well, here I am, Chris Alpha Redfield. You look great tonight. Your hair... Have you used a new conditioner? I'm Leon Sex Kennedy, and I want that championship back. He's challenging us to a match, and the match is going to be... Oh, one-on-one, I suppose. That's it. Oh, no. An I Quit match between Chris Alpha Redfield and Leon Sex Kennedy, and Leon cannot believe it. Are they going to do it now? Oh, Leon, you coward! Screw your match. I don't want an I Quit match. And he's gone. Leon turned it down. He's leaving. More like leaving Sex Kennedy. And Chris Redfield is furious. And that was it. Well done, everybody who successfully predicted that there would be no match. You're the real winners here. Oh, no. An I Quit match between those two would have been brilliant. Worse, that is not sexy. I don't know. The feud's not done. The rivalry's not done. But clearly Leon did not want to do an I Quit match with Chris Redfield. Wow, great end to Monday Night Babs, wasn't it? Riveting, eh? Really good. Okay. Well, your channel points, your BENXT bucks will be refunded now. Hey, Pippa. Can I bring you over now to say hello? Pips. No, she's still having a bath. Okay. Just bathing. Well, with Monday Night Babs done, it's time to move on to BENXT. Let's see what we've been given. Let's see what we have been served up this week. Well, Sex Kennedy knows he wouldn't be able to beat the Boulder Puncher. Well, can EE Tim beat the Vent Pervert? That's the question. The BENXT Men's Champion in action against the Vent Pervert to start things off. Cannon-headed Appleboy, the Wide Champion, goes one-on-one with Shrek. Connor and Lieutenant Hank Anderson, the newly minted BENXT Tag Team Champions, take on the Birds of Prey. That's what they're called. Scandal Penguin and Steven Seagull. Stinkwings goes one-on-one with Neil Buchanan. And in the main event, Bobby Babalooni and Stone Cold Barbara Piss go at it. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, she's been delivered. Oh, bleary-eyed. Did I interrupt your bath? I'm sorry. good. The baby. There you go. You can go back and carry on your bath. Oh, can you see this? Can you see that little bit of fur there? You can sort of see it over the front of my face. Every time I touch this cat, it's everywhere. Oh. Just open your mouth. It just goes, here's all my fur for you. You wanted some of that, didn't you? Not really. Thank you, though. Everywhere. Shedding like a lunatic. Okay. So that is our basic card. What are we going to cut for the Battle Royal? These guys are the new tag champs, but I think I might. Brotty Babalooni when. Normal, uncursed Bobby Babalooni. Yeah, she looks fine. She looks great. So there. Right, we're going to cut the tag match. Sorry, guys. I know you won the titles, but get back to catering. Don't want to see you. Ugh. Battle Royal. Battle. Where is it? Why can't I see it? Battle Royal. Every single time. I can't find it. Huh? There it is. Oh, for God's sake. It gets harder. I swear. Every time they patch this game, they just move it. Just to fuck with me. Wow. Just making sure the mod squad never get our rematch. No. That's not true. Oh, Pippa. All your fur, man. Okay. Let's get the champion here. And of course, we all know who the champion is. It's of course, Pistian. Pistian is the Aldi Red Thunder champion. And now it's wheel time. Here we go. Who's coming out to play today? Aldi Red Thunder champion wheel. Let's freaking go. Spin that bad boy. Where is it? Spin that bad boy. I did just cut his match, to be fair, so yeah, you can come out, Scandal Penguin. Remember when Scandal Penguin did the sweep? Won the Aldi Red Thunder Championship by eliminating every single other person in the match? Only one other person in history has done that, and that's Grimace. Next. Look. Blast. Hey, gang. Blast here. Blast. I can't remember what accent they have. I don't think it says blast. 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 Bloost? I don't know. Blast here. Maybe that is it. Does that sound right? That felt better. Bobby Babalooni, you're in the main event, my friend. We spin again. Zombie Cheggers. He's dead, but he's here. 2 spaces remain. Neil Buchanan is in action later. We spin again. Troweling Badger. See? He's gone straight backstage and he's politicked. And he's got himself a championship match. Look at that. The people who moan the loudest get the most opportunities. Disgraceful. Oh, and look at the state of this. There's absolutely disgraceful politicking here from the mod squad. Absolutely despicable. There, you all saw it. There's evidence in the chat. They've had a grumble. They've gone backstage. They've chatted with the general manager. And they've both been called by the wheel. Disgraceful behaviour. Right, let's kick things off. The men's world champion is in action against the vent pervert. Why am I never on the wheel for these? You are. You're on Monday Night Babs, and it doesn't like you. So it's different. There's a difference there. You need to go politic. I went to school with Shannon Higgins. Shannon Higgins. Shannon Higgins. Yeah? We'll workshop it. We'll workshop it. Righty-ho, let's kick off BENXT. Did everybody get their BENXT bucks back, by the way? I hope you did. Let's begin. They did. Thank you, Trailing Badger. Good luck tonight, but also, how dare you? Predictions are now live. Piss boy. Piss boy. King Piss Boy is here. Look at him. The golden shower prophecy has come true. EE Tim, BENXT Men's Champion. The Wiper, Randy Honking. And the Leviathan, Dave Bautista, Pit Down Tag Team Champions. Randy Honking's hopped over from Pit Down to keep Tim company this week. And as we saw at BENXT Backslap, still the Monday Night Babs Tag Team Champions are Rim Flare and Triple Flush, all members of P-Volution. You're looking at front page Timmy Two Belts right here. EE Tim, two-time men's champion, one-time wide champion, two-time Aldi Red Thunder champion. He's been on this show long enough to do pretty much everything. He's not won the tag titles, but he's got boys for that. He knows a guy. He knows 4 guys who can do it and have done it. EE Tim, focused, ready for action. We saw him win a very impressive triple threat match last week on the stream. And let's see if he can keep his momentum going here tonight against a man who, since BENXT Season 1, has been elevated to the World Championship picture. And along with that promotion to the Men's Championship division also comes a 10-point attribute stat boost. A far more powerful, more dangerous Vent Pervert. A far more perverted Batman than we have seen previously. The Vent Pervert makes his way into battle tonight. A massive opportunity. Non-title match, of course. But a victory over EE Tim would not only be huge for this man's career because it's EE Tim, BENXT legend, but also because he will have put down the men's champion in the process. Joking Alpaca 28, thank you so much for the subscription. Welcome to the thickness, my friend. You'll have to share some of your alpaca jokes with us at some point. So glad to have you here. Does EE Tim bleed? I'm sure the Vent Pervert will be asking that, and it'll be difficult to tell because EE Tim is hidden under so many layers of protective clothing. Vent Pervert is here. Tim is here. Let's get this thing going. BENXT, and you will see on the canvas here as well a reminder to go and subscribe to youtube.com/ConfusedDudeVods, confused_dudevods. That's where all of the VODs will be uploaded to from the 1st of July onwards. They will no longer be going on the existing channel. That will be reserved exclusively for edited videos, what I put a lot of time into. You know what I mean? Give those a bit of breathing room. Go and subscribe now before it's too late. The Vent Pervert absolutely dominating the champion here. To start this match off, Randy Honking threatening him with a fist, but I don't think... Oh, Russian leg screw there. I don't think Batman saw it, but either way, it gave Tim the encouragement he needed to get the counter in. Vent Pervert was going for a springboard move there. Tim counters, sends him into the corner. Big splash from Tim. And what can Tim follow it up with? He's taking a moment. Grabs a hold, boot to the midsection. Double underhook. Batman powers out. Big clothesline. The champion is down. And look at those heavy strikes coming in from the Vent Pervert, the saviour of Gotham, going up to the top rope. Tim cuts him off, sends him down. Now this is very good tactical work here from Tim. Now we know Batman likes to use his grapple and hide up in ledges where you can't see him. And Tim knew that, able to throw him off the top rope before he could do too much damage. Tim, on the other hand, all too happy to go up there instead. Batman gets back to his feet. I don't think Tim realises, and Batman catches him off guard this time. Springboard. Oh no! Batman collides with the referee. The referee is down. Tim was spared that, although it looks like he's about to be powerbombed to hell. Yep. So what was he indeed spared? The referee is still down. Tim, though, faster than the vent pervert, it seems. Leaping headbutt from Tim. Is the referee dead? No, he's fine. He's getting up now. Tim to the middle rope. Batman not able to get out of the way. Splash from Tim. Rolls him into the cover. The referee took way too long to start that count, considering he was ready to go. And that particular crowd member loves Tim, maybe. And we see here that Batman's cape is also doing a bit of a weird thing. Tim's very kindly managed to unfurl it for him. And, it's that move that the computer loves to do. On the top rope, Tim gets in after getting out. Perhaps now he will shake it all about. And Randy Honking slides a baseball bat in, which, of course, Tim can't use because this is not a no DQ match. Into the cover again. If the referee's knocked down, that bat is fair game. But if the referee sees that bat used, it will be a disqualification. Tim going for a second cover, getting his feet on the ropes for added pressure. Immediately lets it go. Referee, I think, spotted it, called it off. Batman ducks out the way. Rolls up Tim. Kick out at nothing. Both Tim and the vent pervert have a signature here. Tim with the overhand strikes. Referee gets rid of the bat for the Batman. Oh, and Batman with the strikes. Oh, and Batman is down. The vent pervert has knocked out the champion. He hits his signature and his finisher in quick succession there. All of those strikes smacking into the skull of Tim, but Tim is still alive. That's not enough to put down EE Tim. The vent pervert hit everything he had there. Oh, and hang on just a second. I think we've got another member of P-Volution coming out, or certainly a distraction is being set up there for the vent pervert, but no one's there. And I don't know that that's actually worked out at all for anyone, and that was all a bit confusing. The P-Volution entrance theme played. The vent pervert turned his back on Tim, and Tim took that moment to just roll around on the floor. Tim went crazy in the background, did he? Well, that might explain it. The game went a bit weird. Randy Honking, interjecting, distracting. The vent pervert allows Tim to get back into this match, sends him into the corner. Tim, full head of steam. Oh, running European uppercut. Finds its mark, falls into the cover. Does Tim? Tim has two finishers and a signature. The vent pervert kicks out of one. And let's see what Tim can do now. If he can hit any of his big artillery. A zigzag there from EE Tim. And Tim, I can't remember what we called this move. He's going to look for the... He hits it. The back elbow. The Mr. Muscle elbow. And into the cover he falls. Tim, not quite. Vent pervert able to kick out. Into the cover. Tim goes again. He's going to get his feet on the rope this time. We've seen him do it again. Referee sees it. Referee says no way. And unfortunately for Tim, the vent pervert got up soon, or got up faster than him. Oh, no. Just a punch to the tummy there of Tim, and Tim with the counter catches the foot of the vent pervert. And now what the bloody hell's going on? Oh, the vent pervert's teleported. The vent pervert turned out all the lights and teleported behind Tim, but Tim seems largely unfazed, quite frankly. It was the hidden glade. That was it. Thank you. The hidden glade. And the vent pervert now starting to roll, sweeps to the leg of Tim, and the vent pervert has a signature and a finisher. And EE Tim, the BENXT World Champion, might be in a spot of bother here. Big left hand from Batman. Has he knocked out the champion? Could the unthinkable be about to happen in the opening match of BENXT? It's not. Tim was able to kick out, and the vent pervert up to the top. Oh no, he completely misjudged that. That's a rare mistake there from the vent pervert. Hidden glade misses, and the vent pervert able to capitalise. Sends Tim into the ropes. Ducks under. Oh, the Superman punch misses. European uppercut from the champion. Now it's the vent pervert who's down. Both men in the deep water of this match, feeling quite tired, and Tim could be looking for the hidden glade. He's measuring his man, and for a second time, across the back of the cowled head of Batman. EE Tim into the cover. And it's Timmy time once again. Thank you for coming, the Vent Pervert. But there was really only one outcome to this match, and that was the indomitable front page Timmy 2 belts, who at the moment only has one belt. P-Volution continues to run roughshod over every single show that they are on. And really, it looked like the Vent Pervert was going to win here. And look at these two, just a couple of buddies. Notwithstanding a couple of mild, weird glitches where people were meant to be making entrances and didn't, EE Tim continues his absolutely remarkable and stellar run of form here to open things up on BENXT. So, the Wide Champion is in action next, and as is tradition, we will be presenting the entrances in wide vision, so be ready for that. Cannon-headed Apple Boy, part of Lord Brotovich's Brot Means Bread stable, goes one-on-one with Shrek, who I think might be making his Season 2 debut. I think, maybe. Could be it. EE Tim using his golden toilet brush to flush another victim. Flushed away. Simply didn't stand a chance. Next match. Chab versus Shrek. Let's get things going. 93,000 channel points won there. Impressive stuff. And here he comes. The Wide Champion. Oh, I didn't put it in wide vision.
Making his way to the ring, representing
There we go. It's fine. We're good.
BENXT from Berlin, Germany, weighing in at 100 pounds, the NXT Worldwide Champion, Little Cat Boy.
The wide vision logo wasn't there. How embarrassing. I fixed it now. We're in wide vision. Wide Champion representing Brot Means Bread. Look how wide he is. Doesn't get much wider than that. Well, until now. Because here comes Shrock. So wide.
And his opponent from Stillwater, weighing in at 269 pounds, Chuck.
Chab, don't know if you knew this, 2 times he's been the BENXT Wide Champion. Apparently he was also a Little Kong Strong Champion, so clearly he did a stint on Pit Down that I've completely forgotten about. Impressive stuff. It's also saying Shrek, on my notes here, it's saying Shrek was a Wide Champion, but I don't remember that at all. I don't know if that's actually true. Take that with a grain of salt. May need to do some research into that. Note, per my note, Shrek has never been a wide champion. We will revise the spreadsheet. Shrek is here. And he's going one-on-one with the wide champion in a non-title match. Big stakes. And here we go. Back to regular vision. Looks wrong in regular vision, but there we go. Shrek hyping up the crowd. He's excited to be here for Season 2. Chab respectfully watching on. And here we go. Shrek ducks out the way. Double axe handle. Chab and Shrek jockeying. And Shrek is the larger of the two, so it makes sense that he would win. The test of strength there, muscling the champion up against the ropes. Oh, and look at that. Chab with a cheap shot. Referee admonishes Chab, but he just sort of waves it away. He doesn't really care. Now, we do have to remind ourselves how Chab actually won this championship. He did defeat Seth Pissin Rollins for the title, and he did so by going low. It was a low blow to Seth Pissin Rollins that won him the championship. In fact, no, he didn't. he didn't win it from Seth Pisson Rollins. I think he won it from E.E. Tim, actually. But it was a multi-person match. Chab with the low blow to Seth Pisson Rollins to win the championship while the referee's back was turned. So really, he started as he's meaning to go on here. He is not afraid to cheat and bend the rules. But Shrek is looking to put all of his power behind that double axe handle. Into the cover he goes. Does Chab even stand a chance here of kicking out? He does, though, at 1. Chab, presumably boosted with those extra stats you get from being a champion. Into the cover again. Big sit-out powerbomb, and Chab rolls to the outside to get his bearings, climbs straight back into the ring, and there's Shrek waiting for him. Should really have picked his moment. And Shrek's now going to make the little red man pay. Chab into the corner. Counter though. The champion grabs Shrek, ducks behind. There's no way he can't lift him, can he? No, he's not going to go and do that. That would be insane. Forearm to the lower back. Shrek, though, has no problem lifting Chab. Oh, and every single turnbuckle pad on the way down. Chab's head collided with that, neck snapping forwards. Shrek. Oh, Chab saw it coming. Cannon-headed Appleboy now does a lap of the ring. Drop kick to the spine of Shrek, and then a boot to the midsection as well. And another. And another. And look at Chab go. Jesus Christ, he's flying across the ring, a coast to coast from Chab, managing to do the impossible and fly across the ring with a drop kick. Shrek, though, immediately got back to his feet, and Shrek, big splash, elbow, throws Chab to the ground. It's not really been going Chab's way in this. Oh my goodness me. Shrek with a splash, flattening Chab. And what's this now? Who could this be? I don't even know which of Brock means bread this. Oh, it's Lord Brotovich! Lord Brotovich has interfered on behalf of Chab, and Shrek doesn't even realise. Oh no! Lord Brotovich took too long, and Shrek countered it. Shrek's got him. Scoop up and down. Oh, Lord Brotovich, that was an absolutely terrible interference. And Shrek's satisfied that that's the end of that, so he turns his attention back. That was an absolute disaster. Lord Brotovich managed to distract him, stand behind him, and then wait until he turned around, and then he left. Whoops. Hang on, this isn't my show. What am I doing here? You're in a stable. You're in a group with Chab. That means that show divisions mean nothing. You will come and help each other. Was it the ice cream again? Oh no. And Lord Brotovich is probably going to be wishing that he was able to help out his stablemate Chab here. Because Chab is being Chab handled right now by the ogre. And as soon as I say that, Chab sends Shrek into the opposite corner. I just wanted to meet my hero, Shrek. Well, you did. So congratulations. Chab. Oh, counter from Shrek. Shrek now has his signature. Can Shrek pull it off? Chab is down. Oh, Fireman's carry takedown by Chab. And what could Chab be looking to do? Boot to the midsection. Lord B has never been that consistent when it comes to his allies. Oh, shots fired by the mod squad there. Shrek sent out. Chab's going to fly. Whoa! Chab flying over the top rope. Tope suicida from Chab. This is awesome. Takes down Shrek. Shrek immediately sweeps the leg. He doesn't care that he just got flown into by a little red monster. Oh my god. Oh no, and he just dumps Chab down. That was Shrek's signature. Let's see if he rolls him back inside now. Count of two. Chab with the counter. Shrek goes inside instead. Shrek does have a finisher. He could be looking to go for it. Grabs a hold from behind. Counter from Chab. Oh, and a big strike from Shrek there. Gut wrench, powerbomb. Into the cover again goes Shrek. Referee is right there to count the pin. Oh my goodness me, that was very close. Shrek can't believe it. And Shrek also is having a little bit of difficulty navigating the ring with cannon-headed Appleboy's prone body. He's calling for Chab to get back to his feet. Oh, and the diving shoulder tackle from Shrek. I never thought we'd see Shrek fly, but he's bloody done it. And he could be looking for get out of my swamp here. Boot to the midsection. Powerbomb position. Spins him round. And down he goes. The sit-out powerbomb. The get out of my swamp. And I think the wide champion is about to taste defeat. No! That was so close. I thought that was it. I actually started playing the music. Chab somehow able to escape the pinning attempt from Shrek there. And Shrek is irate. He just wants him out of his swamp. It's not even about winning. It's about getting him out of the swamp. So he continues now. These knee strikes to the ribs and then a fall-away slam to the wide champion. And it is all Shrek in this one. Champ does have a signature massive splash into the cover. This could be it right here. Into position goes the referee. 2. And that is going to do it. I mean, it was impressive that Chab managed to kick out of the finisher. But really, he was absolutely outclassed by Shrek here tonight, and that could well spell disaster for his title reign further down the line. Shrek hitting the get out of my swamp and then that massive splash from the top rope. And it's been a bad few days for Brock Means Bread. There it is.
Here is your winner.
And victorious here tonight. Shrek, the crowd love to see it. They're not huge fans of Chab for some reason, which is weird. Bit of a strange one, but there we go. Now though, as far as I'm concerned, it's time for the main event. The weekly Aldi Red Thunder Championship Battle Royal. Piston Cage defending against Scandal Penguin, Blast, Zombie Cheggers, Trowling Badger and Mr. Black, both members of the Mod Squad. Battle Royal rules. Who is going to walk out tonight as the Aldi Red Thunder champion? I need to take a photo of the running order. I have done so. Okay. I am ready. Predictions are live. Let's get this Red Thunder Championship defended. Piston, Penguin, Blast, Cheggers, Badger, and Mr. Black. Let's go. Let's hope the mods don't start fighting each other. I know, that would be terrible, wouldn't it? That'd be bloody awful. We wouldn't want that.
The following is a 6-man battle royal.
Yay!
For the All-Star Ring Total Championship.
That's it. That's the one. That's the guy. Hello? Okay. We're there. It's all good. Pierce it down. Here he is. Piston Cage, proud member of the Undisputed Era. Won his first championship last week, becoming the Aldi Red Thunder champion in the process.
Weighing in at 219 pounds, the All-Star Ring Total Champion,
Piston Cage walks into battle tonight against 5 game competitors. And I think it's time, not to quit show, I think it's time we meet the rest of the field, don't you? You're back of your own accord now. Don't scratch, oi, oi, oi. No. Okay, that's fine if you're using it to jump up. I know your game. Don't you scratch that. Naughty cat. Right, here we go. Next member of this match. It's the Penguin.
introducing the challenger, representing the fabulous Freebirds from the North Pole, weighing in at 233 pounds. Big time Pretty Boy.
Big time Pretty Boy, better known as Scandal Penguin, a former one-time Aldi Red Thunder champion. As discussed earlier on, his performance in that match was absolutely unprecedented, eliminated all other opponents. We've only seen something like it once since then, and that was Grimace just last week when she won the Monday Night Babs Tesco KX Championship. Scandal Penguin looking to repeat his past performance here. It's going to be tough though, as it always is. A man who's been knocking on the door of opportunity but so far has yet to secure himself a championship is this fella. Hi gang, Blast here. That's good, I felt better about that pronunciation. Blast has yet to taste gold. Oh, he ran straight through the light fixtures, but that's okay. It is a Blast game. That kind of thing tends to happen. Could tonight be Blast's night?
From London, England, weighing in at 193 pounds.
Not really sure what his name is, but that's okay. And we go from one man who's not won a championship to another. And that is the Chegmeister himself. He's got to be a bit jealous that his close relative, German Cheggers, does have friends, has won titles, and poor Zombie Cheggers is all on his own
From the bottomless pits, weighing in at
on BENXT,
228 pounds.
just waiting for the wheel to call him forward. And as he stumbles to the ring tonight, maybe this could be his moment. It's unlikely, but it could be. It could be his moment. Votes are Pistion 15%, Scandal Penguin 17%, Blast 43%, Zombie Cheggers 14%, Trowling Badger 8%, and Mr. Black 3%. Swarthy Mofo says, I put 20,000 on Blast. Jesus! Well, here comes a former Aldi Red Thunder champion. Do you remember when he won it? By eliminating a car through the middle rope. That's not how you win a Battle Royal. He bloody did it though.
Weighing in at 214 pounds,
He's won other stuff as well though, I hasten to add. 3-time BENXT Tag Team Champion. No one in the history of any show has won the tag titles that many times. And beneficially, or rather detrimentally for him, the very person he won those championships with is our final entrant in this match. And that's Mr. Black. Same music. Could have come out together, really, but clearly, maybe tensions fraying already.
And introducing the challenger, representing the B Team from Pennsylvania, weighing in at 232 pounds, Mr. Black.
Mr. Black marches to the ring to fight alongside and also with his compatriot Trowling Badger. That's really going to be the story of this match. Can they coexist? Please mind the splat. 1 and 2. There we go. And we're underway. Usual rules apply. Last person standing wins. You eliminate people by throwing them over the top rope and both their feet have to touch the ground. Last. Oh, look at that. Taking it to the champion, Pistion cage there, big clothesline. Returns the favour to Blast. Looks like Trowling Badger and Scandal Penguin are going at it. Zombie Cheggers and Mr. Black trading blows. Zombie Cheggers getting the better of that exchange. Mr. Black back to his feet. All those strikes. Snapmare takes down the zombie and drops a fist across the face of Zombie Cheggers. So decayed is this zombie that the fist practically passed through the skull without much resistance. And Trowling Badger backed up to the ropes in a precarious position here. Scandal Penguin goes for the elimination. Trowling Badger desperately holding on. Oh my god, he's gone immediately. Okay, well that settles that. There will be no dissent in the mod squad because Trowling Badger was immediately thrown out. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Trowling Badger is gone. And Scandal Penguin, so far at this early juncture, is on pace to match what he did all those months ago where he won the championship by eliminating every single person in the match. But for now at least, Pistian Cage is making him pay. He's attacked him so much that Scandal Penguin is stunned, and it's German Cheggers who's doing some sort of bicep curls with the champion. Mr. Black, though, still keeping the mod squad dream alive. He's still in there. Booze raining down as Mr. Black takes it to the champion and then to Scandal Penguin. And Zombie Cheggers measuring up Blast in the corner. Back elbow. And Mr. Black continues the attack on Zombie Cheggers. Cheggers now ducks behind, grabs a hold. Headbutt, oh my goodness, headbutt to the base of the neck of Mr. Black. Oh, Mr. Black just between a rock and a hard place there. Zombie Cheggers, face first goes the champion. Blast with the European uppercut, and Blast is the only man standing at this point in the match. Pistian Cage, counter. Blast sent into the corner. Pistian going for an elimination. He has Blast up. Can he get Blast over? Blast desperately clinging on. He's still in this thing, but he might have to punch his way out, and he does so. He is still alive. Pistian Cage dropped by Cheggers. Oh, and look at Cheggers go. My goodness me. G-Man, hello. Thank you so much for stopping in. I hope you enjoy the VOD. See you tomorrow. Oh, look at that. I believe Blast has just made the champion bleed. That sort of pop-up drop kick right to the face. And Mr. Black now looking for an elimination. Oh, Scandal Penguin with a counter. Still got 5 men in this. If Scandal Penguin wants to repeat his unbelievable win last time, he needs to get the elimination here on Mr. Black. Oh my god, he's got him right up there, and he's got him out. Scandal Penguin has eliminated both members of the mod squad. This Penguin is built for this match. The mod squad are out. Scandal Penguin has eliminated the first 2 members of the field. It's starting to feel a bit deja vu in here. The champion is still in though. Pistian is still going, and Scandal Penguin rolls out the way of Blast. And now German Cheggers trying to eliminate the champion. Pistian Cage desperately holding on. Desperately trying to stay alive. And he manages to power out. And Scandal Penguin perhaps eyeing up his next victim. Oh, and Pistian Cage interrupted Scandal Penguin. Quite frankly, if Scandal Penguin's on the verge of eliminating someone, I wouldn't want to get involved. Just leave him be, because then he's going to look at you and he's going to eliminate you. Scandal Penguin backing Blast up to the corner. Gets him down. And wanders back over to German Cheggers, gets him into the corner. Big clothesline. And Scandal Penguin backed up to the rope by Pistian Cage, and now it's Scandal Penguin who could be going for a ride here. It started off so promisingly for Scandal Penguin, but the champion has eliminated him. We are down to 3. Very impressive from Scandal Penguin, wasn't to be tonight. We are down to Blast, Pistian Cage, and German Cheggers. Will Pistian go the distance and retain his title tonight, or are we getting a new champion? Blast just holding on. He was... Oh no, we are getting a new champion. Pistian Cage is gone. And if German Cheggers turns his attention to Blast... Oh my goodness me, Blast was dangling there for a while. German Cheggers could have got 2 eliminations back to back. Poison Rana from Blast. Will it be Blast? Or will it be Zombie Cheggers? Sorry, not German Cheggers. Zombie Cheggers. We are guaranteed a new champion here, and neither of these two men has held the championship before. Blast counters, looking to rip the rotting arm off the zombie corpse of Zombie Cheggers there. Big right hand. And Cheggers and Blast. Who is going out? Cheggers has him exactly where he wants him. And he has a finisher as well. He might be using it. I think he is. And there we go. It's because I talked shit about him during his entrance. That's absolutely why this has happened. But Zombie Cheggers, miraculously, is the one to go all the way through and win the title tonight. He is our Undertaker. What percentage of the vote did he get? 14%. And unfortunately for, was it Swarthy Mofo who put 20k on Blast? That is unfortunate. I'm sorry. Imagine if Blast had won. You'd be quids in. Zombie Cheggers captures the Aldi Red Thunder Championship for the first time in his career, joining the distinguished and lengthy lineage of this championship. Congratulations to Zombert. Zombert is his full name, like Robert. Zombert Cheggers. Okay, I think we have enough time to get through these next two matches. And then next week we can start from Pip down and see if Pippa, you decide to come to work. Hey? She's giving me side eye. She's like this. I don't think she can really see me. She's just sort of acknowledging that I'm talking to her. Yeah, oh, you turned your head now. You're gonna work next week? Yeah? Because you eat an awful lot of meat slop, you do. And you don't do an awful lot of wrestling. So, we'll have words. Up next, our penultimate match of the stream and the night. Stinkwings of the Bog Squad goes one-on-one with Neil Boocakes. A first-time matchup? Question mark? Possibly. Let's find out. In fact, this isn't going to tell us if it's a first-time matchup. What I should have said is, could Neil win this one? Let's find out. Nailed it. Let's go with that take, please. Let's do that take. Predictions alive. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Where's my Bog Squad music? I can't see it. Ah, there it is. So apparently the update added the 2K CEO into the game. Strauss Zelnick. I cannot tell if you are doing a joke on me. This music is so good. A proud member of the Bog Squad, Stinkwings, is here and goes into battle alone tonight against the buoyest of cakes, that being Neil Buchanan of Art Attack. Yes, he has My Way by Frank Sinatra as a theme. What? No, I'm playing on PS5. Playing on PS5. A video about it popped up in my YouTube feed. That is the most 2K thing ever. Why have they done that? Is that so you can beat him up? Like, what's the... His stats better be rubbish. We'll have to go check that out in a minute. Right, Neil Buchanan is here. Stinkwings. Buchanan. BENXT. BENXT. Let's see, how do you use custom music then? I'm playing it manually through my stream software. Stinkwings walks straight into a back elbow from Neil Buchanan. Springboard dropkick finds the mark. Stinkwings crumples to the canvas. And a boot to the midsection. And then follow up with a knee. Neil feeling confident in this early going, obviously, usually side by side, shoulder to shoulder with Dave Benson Phillips. He has a higher rating than NWO X-Pac. Well, I don't know how I feel about that. That's not good. That's not good, is it? Oh, and a counter. Stink Wings manages to roll out of the way. Neil Buchanan sent off the ropes, ducks under, drop toe hold, face first goes Neil Buchanan into the canvas. Twitch thinks I love WWE 2K and is pushing other streamers on me. Well, they might not have a weird custom universe mode, but hey, they'll be playing the wrestling. And you love that, don't you? You love that. This has happened with, unfortunately, a number of people I interact with regularly who don't even watch wrestling. Because we chat about wrestling, or I'm talking about wrestling, and then their phone listens to them. And then all of their social media feeds are full of wrestling because it thinks they love wrestling. Stinkwing's able to escape whatever Neil Buchanan was thinking there. And clambers back down, clutching her neck actually. That's something to bear in mind. May have injured her vertebrae there. And Neil sweeps the leg. First the neck, now the knee. The cruciate ligaments. And is this a no DQ match? What's going on here? Why is that allowed? For some reason, just swinging the kendo stick with reckless abandon. Referee doesn't seem to mind. I thought this was just a one-on-one match, but apparently not. No disqualifications because the weapons are on. In 2K26, it was Eric Bischoff, the punching bag. Yes, it was, wasn't it? Because everyone was trying to grind through this stupid ringside pass thing, and the easiest person to beat was Eric Bischoff. So weren't there some stats that came out that Eric Bischoff had just been trounced about 10,000 times in a week or something? Insane. Stink Wings. Oh, look at this. Texas Cloverleaf. Oh, rope break. Oh, look who it is. DVP's here. Oh, for God's sake, referee. Referee, standing Spanish fly, and Neil's just having a sit down. This is absolute chaos. I don't know what's going on. Stinkwings, unfortunately, could not get out of the way of that moonsault. This is really weird. Because there's no DQ, the interferences, they just sort of hang around. Although Dave has now gone. No, there he goes. He's on his way out now. Stinkwings hung out to dry. Neil Buchanan goes outside, maybe looking for another weapon. What's he going to pull out this time? It's a chair. He's thrown it down. He decides he doesn't want it anymore. He gets back in the ring. Stinkwings follows him in. And immediately Neil Buchanan is there. Throws her into the ropes. Back off the ropes. Neil ducks under. He leaps over. And then, oh, the back elbow. Dave was just getting his own back before he left. And that's a 2 count. Apparently we only get 20 tier skips for season 12 and 2. I've barely touched this second season. First one I went through because it had loads of stuff on it that I needed. But season 2, not so fussed. Not so fussed about it anymore. Oh, the poison mist! Oh, the Bog Squad mist from Stinkwings into the cover. Neil Buchanan just got a face full of Bog Squad mist. You can see it. His face absolutely covered with toxic sludge there. That Stinkwings just sprayed into his face. The secret move of the Bog Squad. Oh, and a bit of a miscommunication there from both of them. Right hand from Neil, whose face is still adorned with all of that stink. The referee's doing nothing. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker from Neil. Rolls her over into the cover. Referee taking bloody ages. Count of 2. Kick out. You can see that person in the front row holding the 2 fingers up. Maybe they were flipping all of us off. Who knows? Who knows? And Neil just going to town with this kendo stick. Stinkwings is stunned. Neil Buchanan has a finisher. Stinkwings has 2. Oh! Big moonsault from Neil Bucakes. Oh, and now what's going on? Bloody hell! Whoopi Goldbat's arrived! And she sends Neil into the corner and decides, I'm going to hit you with a stick. And I think that might be it. That's the equivalent of that's it then. And she's just gone. arrived, hit with stick, left. Referee still not doing anything. Really weird. Not sure what this match is or why it's happening. Everyone's coming out and getting involved. The difference being that Dave Benson Phillips is the only friend. Oh, and the back elbow again. Difference being that Dave Benson Phillips is the only friend of Neil Buchanan. 2 count. And there's at least 4 more members of the Bog Squad hanging around somewhere. And Neil might be looking for the control splat now. Neil. Oh, counter from Stinkwings. Or, yes, counter from Stinkwings. Stinkwings able to escape. Springboard DDT, look at that. Basically broke the kendo stick in half. And now Stinkwings might be looking for... Hello? Whoa! Poison Sting is what I've decided to call that. And a kick out of 2. This match somehow continues. Fight forever, yells the crowd as Stinkwings misses with the... Oh! And again! A second Poison Sting, and surely Stinkwings is closing in on her first ever victory. Stinkwings puts down Neil Buchanan here tonight. 2 Poison Stings in a row. This was very strange. I don't know why the rules were how they were. Big win for Stinkwings and therefore the Bog Squad here tonight. Come on. The headbutt. So good.
Here is your winner, Stan Will.
Stinkwings, nothing. It's nothing to her. Big victory tonight. Could it spell success in the tag team division for her and Whoopi Goldberg in the coming weeks? We can but see. Main event time. Bobby Babalooni goes one-on-one with Stone Cold Barbara Pierce. Both of these women, I believe, are in the Women's Championship division here on BENXT. I don't know what the division looks like at the moment in terms of standings. Perhaps after this match we will go and check. First, though, I'm going to go and have a look and see if Strauss Zelnick is in here. Let's have a look. I would like to exit, yeah. Any match will do, actually. I don't know why I scrolled. Nope. Why? Why have they done that? That's so strange. So Strauss Zelnick is the CEO of Take Two, 2K, sorry. We're gonna fix it. He's not a downloaded superstar either. They've just patched him in. He's not even part of the season pass. You don't even have to unlock him. What a treat, eh? What a treat. Bear with me a second, sorry, just doing something important. Just doing something really important here, bear with me a second. Oh, it can go even lower? No, okay. Weird, that 30 looks a lot lower than the others. That's because it's 30 out of 80 on those. Okay, cool. Important admin, yeah. Just doing some quick nerfing here. Strauss versus Fanny. Why? Oh, why? This is actually going to take ages, but I'm going to stick with it because this feels important. This is me taking a stand. It's not very brave, and it's certainly not going to be effective, but my God, if I don't feel like I'm sort of making a statement, kind of, in a rather unremarkable, cowardly way. Still going. Is admin away you're doing his job? Nah, don't think so. He's busy somewhere. Presumably doing other admin. Right, here we go. What's that overall going to go to? 30? Yeah. Cheer? Nice try, mate. Enemies. What if I made everyone his enemy? Save. Yeah, well, yeah, that's good. There we go. Imagine, like, yeah, they'll cheer me. Make it so that the crowd cheer me. Like if it had been this feels like it's a joke, right? They're sort of tongue-in-cheek, like, oh, now you can beat me up in the game if you like. But you've got to go all in on it. You've got to make your stats terrible, and you've got to make it so that people are booing you. The fact that they've had a meeting. They've had a meeting. They're like, no. His stats have got to be higher than NWO X-Pac. And also, people cheer him. People should cheer him. And we're going to pay a massive licensing fee to have Frank Sinatra in the game as well. Weird. His modelling game looks like Lone Grufford, who played... I've mispronounced that horribly, probably. Who played Mr. Fantastic in 2005 Fantastic Four. I know exactly who you mean. Well, maybe we'll have time to do a squash match, yeah? In a bit. We need to get through our main event first, though. So let's do it. Bobby Babaluni, Stone Cold Barbara Pierce, one-on-one, main event of BENXT, and that comes your way now. Bobby Babafucking Looney. Yesterday said, we're not getting the most out of WWE 2K, so this is the devs getting their revenge. Whoa! Hang on, that's not the right one. That was not the order that they were coming out in. Hang on a second. Oh, for God's sake. I wasn't ready.
The following contest is scheduled for
It put Bobby was on the left, so Bobby should have been coming out first.
from Newcastle upon Tyne, England.
Been absolutely duped there by the video game. Bum, 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 bum. Have Babs squash him. That'd be good. Yeah, maybe we can have Babs kill him. Stone Cold Barbara Piss making her debut? I think she is actually in Season 2. Of course, we played through My Rise with Stone Cold Barbara Piss. But the Queen is here for the main event. Let's see those salutes. Sorry, I was massively thrown off by it not being Bobby Babaluni. But let's get those salutes up, please. And prepare for the arrival of, finally, of Bobby Babaluni. Because apparently she didn't want to come out first in the end. Maybe she was too busy blowing up balloons. You hear that noise? That's the balloons popping. Oh, there's shenanigans. The opponent is taking their time heading out to the ring. There she is. That's not cursed at all. You're right.
That's the balloons popping, you know?
And looks like this. Oh, wait, hang on. How did she not know she was there? Bobby Babaluni tried to wave off the match, but Emma the Bear says no way and sends her into the ring. And we're underway. Stone Cold Barbara Pierce versus Bobby Babaluni. Bobby tried to walk away, but the BENXT Women's Champion, Emma the Bear, said no. Get in the ring right now. She walked all the way down, and Emma must have been, what, like half a step behind her the whole way? Fantastic. Quick roll up there from Stone Cold Barbara Pierce. Kick out of one. Right, that is why they came out in the wrong order, because there was some cutscene shenanigans there. Predictions now live. Sorry if I keep adjusting myself. My arse is going numb. Bobby Babaluni. Counter from Stone Cold. Stone Cold Piss. Big right hand. You can see the physique and the height and the build of Stone Cold Barbara Piss dwarfing that of Bobby Babaluni. And Stone Cold Barbara stalking Bobby. And manages to get her back into the ring. I think Bobby would have come in of her own accord, but Stone Cold was not taking any risks, especially after Bobby Babaluni tried to escape. And now, though, Bobby Babaluni connecting with a series of strikes and then a DDT. And lest we forget that Stone Cold Barbara Pierce is a former WWE Women's Champion. She beat Jordan Grace at WrestleMania during My Rise. Into the cover though. Kick out at one. Admittedly, I too would be nervous to get in the ring with Babs. Imagine getting into the ring with Babs. Yikes. But it's Bobby Babafucking Looney. She should fear no woman. That's the balloon. You hear that? That's the balloon popping. That's it. That's all you need. That is the balloon popping. Oh, sidewalk slam from Stone Cold Barbara Pierce, who already nearly has her signature. And after this move, she will have it. No, she doesn't. After this move, counter from Bobby Babaluni. Spoke too soon. She does now have her signature, though. She's got it. Little bit of Monica there from Bobby Babyloni, and a counter from Stone Cold immediately. She actually sacrificed some of her signature bar in order to do that. So she's a bit further back now in terms of earning that thing, and Bobby Babyloni's very close to earning hers. Stone Cold Barbara taking her time, looking for a suplex. Oh no. Oh no, there we go. Delayed. And down goes Bobby with the greatest of ease, although having said that, Stone Cold Barbara Pierce taking a moment to collect her thoughts, if indeed there are any in there. To the top rope goes Barbara Pierce. What's she looking to do? Elbow drop. Connects flush. When Babyloni becomes champion, can she get a pay-per-view? What are you suggesting? Oh my goodness me, nearly won it off the elbow drop. Barbara has a finisher and a signature now. Bobby Babyloni has a signature. Babyloni pulling herself up very gingerly, very slowly. Oh, but a counter, maybe playing possum. Climbs back in under the bottom rope. Double axe handle from Stone Cold Barbara Pierce. Puts that to bed quickly. Top rope, Barbara, what's she looking to do? Oh, and Bobby had all the time in the world to get out of the way of that, but didn't. Into the cover, forearm across the face, legs on the ropes as well. Referee does nothing to stop it. Oh, no, he does spot it. And he breaks it up, and Bobby Babyloni now connecting. Might be looking to use her signature, which I realise now she has squandered away somehow. Right hands, drop kicks. And Bobby Babyloni just hulked up and earned herself a finisher. And Stone Cold Barbara Pierce better watch out, and I think she's going for it now. We might be about to see a very unlikely victory here. Oh no, the balloon's popping! Stone Cold Barbara Pierce could be about to lose to Bobby Babyloni. Oh, kick out at 2.999. Stone Cold Barbara still alive. Managed to kick out of the balloons popping, and Stone Cold Barbara now connects with those dynamite right hands. Powerbomb position countered by Babyloni. Big clothesline. And Babyloni drops Stone Cold once again. Stone Cold. Barbara, oh, misses with that strike there. Does Barbara, and Bobby Babyloni again showing some real prowess. DDT, and Babyloni is hulking up. She's getting a second wind. To the top rope she goes, and Stone Cold Barbara Pierce is not looking so hot here. Oh God, she's so scary. Bobby Babyloni, crossbody, and she's earned herself a finisher, a second finisher. Could we be about to see another balloon popping here? Barbara counters, and Barbara has her exactly where she wants her, but unfortunately Bobby Babyloni with the counter. Barbara sidesteps the finisher attempt. Big right hand, big left hand, another big right hand, and a double axe handle takes down Bobby Babyloni. Babyloni went for her finisher there, but Stone Cold Barbara Pierce had it scouted, up to the top rope. Could this be wet nap time? No. Oh, the sparkle splash. Stone Cold Barbara Pierce hits the sparkle splash, and she gets absolutely all of it. Kick out at 2. And Stone Cold Barbara Pierce has to be wondering now what she has to do. Could it be wet nap time? Oh, she gets it. Absolutely clobbers her. And into the cover she goes. I don't know why she didn't just stay in the cover, but now Barbara could be in with the victory. And Bobby Babyloni, you have to give it to her. She kicked out of a sparkle splash, hit a finisher of her own. But at the end of the day, Stone Cold Barbara Pierce connected with the sparkle splash and then the wet nap for the victory. And really, it was never in doubt. The Stone Cold Queen, victorious in this main event of BENXT. Big win for Barbie in the main event here. But the question remains, just where does Barbara sit in the various divisions? Should we have a quick look at them? Let's find out. Edit shows. Hello YV1, how are you? BENXT. Divisions, let's see. Senor Joe is at the top of the men's division in terms of contenders. Ann Horse is number 1 contender. Stone Cold Barbara Pierce slingshotted all the way up to 2nd though. Bobby Babyloni now down in 5th. Piston Cage, number 1 contender for the Wide Championship. Shrek and Zombie Cheggers have also leapt up after their wins this week. Number one contenders are the Birds of Prey. Oh, the Mod Squad have crumbled all the way down to 3rd place here. Not good news for them. And let's have a look at the other shows. Divisions. James Worm, after his victory in that triple threat match, number one contender for Chris Redfield's Monday Night Babs Men's Championship. Leon Sex Kennedy still involved in a feud though, so he could get another pop before James Worm gets his. Grimace is the number one contender for the women's title. Hannah Montana better watch over her shoulder there. Ashley Olsen and Mary-Kate Olsen are the number one contenders for the Monday Night Babs Tag Team Championships. And Paul Schnauzer is the number one contender for the PlayStation Nation Championship. Where's Lord Brotovich gone? Where is he? Oh no! He's in last place! What's happened there? Oh boy. Oh, that's not good. That is not good for Lord Brotovich at all. Oh boy. Whoops. Pip down. Let's check it. Behind Tavish. I know. Behind Tavish. So this is what I'm thinking for when we get to Billy in the Bank. I'm probably going to, because it's a ladder match, if you're unfamiliar, with a briefcase on the line. There's a men's match and there's a women's match. The winner of that briefcase gets a guaranteed World Championship opportunity at the time of their choosing. And so I'm thinking of entering the two top ranked in each of the World Championship divisions, if that makes sense. So for the men, it'll be the top 2 from Pip Down, top 2 from Monday Night Babs, top 2 from BENXT, and the same for the women, and they will vie for the Billy in the Bank briefcase. The winner will challenge their respective champion for the world title. Piss Jericho, of course, the undisputed Pip Down men's champion. Billy Ray Walrus and Danny DeVito 1st and 2nd currently. Mona Wax is the number one contender, presumably after her feud with Fanny. Silent Cobb, thank you so much. That's really kind. £10 to WWF, massively appreciate it. Thank you, Silent Cobb. That's really generous of you. Thank you. Chevrolet Matisse, the former champ there, in 2nd place. Intergender, the number one contender for Gollum's Butterfield title is Jake Conway. Danny Trejo in 2nd place. And tag-wise, the Dark Picture Pals, number one contenders as it stands. Where was Stone Cold Barbara Piss then? Which division is she in? Did I miss her? Oh, there she is. Yeah, so she's in 2nd place. So she just moved up. I think we just spoke about this. We did. I forgot. That's fine. Okay. Now, would you guys like one more match? Would you like to see Strauss Zelnick versus Barbara Piss? You're getting it, so that's fine. We'll do a normal match. We'll do it at the CM Punk Pavilion, whatever that is. I don't know what that is. So let's see Strauss Zelnick, sorry. I don't actually have a song for him that I could play. I probably would just do like one long fart noise. But that's okay. We'll make do, right? We'll make do. Maybe we'll go with Funky Barbara Piss. There she is. 84 overall. Cool. I don't want to take control of this. Doesn't matter. We'll do it. Okay. No DQ so she can really beat his ass. Match options. I don't know if I can change it in here. I'm going to need to go... this fucking game. Right, I'm going to need to go back. Yes. No. No. Extreme Rules. There we go. 1-on-1. One final match to see things off. I don't want to play as either of these. I'll be able to turn it off when we get into the game. Strauss Zelnick versus Funky Barbara Piss. Here we go. Let's do it. Extreme Rules match. This is the main event. Well, he'll come out to absolute silence. Strauss Zelnick. Let's see what he looks like. The program. They're booing him. Boo! Why have they made him look so cool? Also, this might be the entrance we need for James Worm now. He looks so tired. Why have they gone so hard on this? This is insane. Like a robot. I am Strauss Zelnick. I am relatable. Please buy product. Buy product. Capitalism. Buy product, please.
The following contest
I am buy product. Buy, spend, consume.
Boston,
Ringside pass.
165 pounds. Strauss Zelnick.
Boo! They had to get Mike Roman to record that specially and everything. Dreadful. For people who've just joined, this is Strauss Zelnick, the CEO of 2K Games, and they patched him in today. He's been patched into the game. Boo! Boo! Oh god, he's in it. Oh, he's in his bloody gym. He's in his gym attire now. Everybody get on your fucking feet. She's here.
And his opponent from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, Funky Pierce.
So they can record Strauss Zelnick, but not Vent Pervert? I know, the priorities are weird here, aren't they? There she goes. She's flipping in there. Hell yeah. Funky Barbara Pierce here to be the saviour that we all deserve. God, imagine if she loses to Strauss Zelnick. That would be so bad. Oh my god. Funky Barbara Pierce. Teach him our lesson. Oh no, I am playing as Strauss Zelnick. I must stop. No, I don't want to play as him. There we go. Right. Here we go. We're underway. Another patch note for me. Zelnick entrance for Worm. Big right hand from Funky Barbara. And then an elbow to the back of the head. Ringside past that, you pillock. She rolls. Oh, God, imagine if she pins him and it's just over immediately. Counter from Zelnick. A boot to the perfect face of Funky Barbara Pierce. And combination strikes. And Barbara Pierce is down. Strauss Zelnick is using his immense influence and privilege to be successful in this match so far. It's sickening, and I don't like it. Another boot. Funky Barbara rolls out the way, grabs a hold, and side suplex. Strauss Zelnick lands on top of his gigantic head. This is going to ruin our day, isn't it? Oh, I hope not. It had better not. There can only be one outcome in this match. Funky Barbara doing a full lap of the ring to get a weapon, giving Strauss Zelnick plenty of time to get on. A big chop from Zelnick, and Zelnick. Knee to the midsection. What do you reckon his finisher is? What's he giving himself? I bet he's giving himself a really cool one. Strauss Zelnick with the 980. He's done 11 rotations in the air. Absolutely incredible athleticism for a man in his late 50s, early 60s, I'm guessing. And a knee strike to the ribs of Zelnick. He's got his socks all the way up his shins. It's pretty embarrassing. You'd never catch me doing that. Just check my socks. Big strikes from Funky Barbara Pierce. Oh, and a clap across the ears of Zelnick. Zelnick with the counter back elbow to the face of Funky Barbara. Manages to grab a hold from behind now, does Zelnick. And the rabbit punch from Zelnick. I don't know if that's entirely legal. It is an Extreme Rules match. Into the cover. Kick out Barbara. Kicks out at one. We're all good. We're all okay. Boot to the midsection, rolls out the way. Oh, big right hand from Zelnick, and Zelnick backing Funky Barbara up to the ropes. And he's catching his breath now. Slides out of the ring. Where's Zelnick going now? And he appears to be retrieving a ladder. Oh, he's setting that up in a pretty precarious place. Barbara's grabbed herself a table. Zelnick carefully ducking under the ladder. And you can hear the CM Punk universe chanting, "We want tables." Well, that's exactly what Funky Barbara's brought in. Face first goes Zelnick on the ring apron. His fan sign is the Take-Two logo. The 2K logo? Oh, I pulled my own headphones out. Right. Where is it? Where's his sign? Let's get a static view. Let's see if they hold the signs up. They do it every so often. Standing vertical suplex. No. Funky Barbara escapes. Thank God. And where's she sending him? Into the corner. What's that? We are the WWE Universe. Crush him like a bug. Okay. Keeping my eyes peeled. Zelnick to the outside. He's got a kendo stick. And Funky Barbara is gesturing. She's taking way too long. No. She manages to disarm him. Walks him over to the corner. Funky Barbara does have a signature. Oh, but a counter from Strauss Zelnick. I hate that. Why was there a counter? I'm just going to let the game take over again now. Oh, no. Upside down goes Barbara. And the disrespect from Zelnick. Those shoes have rubber on the bottom. He could have pulled some of her hair out. Oh. And a punch to the stomach from Zelnick. Oh, and she returns the favour. Big punch to the midsection, release German suplex, basically sent him into the front row there. Zelnick rolls to the outside. Funky Barbara slowly makes her way up to the top rope. Strauss watching on and just watches as that elbow comes all the way down. And Funky Barbara has a signature and is very close to having a finisher as well. And oh no, Barbara can't believe it. I think Strauss just hulked up off camera and she's in absolute awe of his power at generating profits for shareholders. No one can do it better. And Funky Barbara knows it. And that's precisely the reason why he's managed to get her down there in a submission hold, because of how good he is at profits. We've got a close-up camera there of the immense back of Funky Barbara. Belly-to-belly suplex just dumps him down. We'll get out of this and found his reset to 70. And Funky Barbara, she's not, is she? Oh, the thumbtacks. She's releasing those safety pins all over the canvas. That is going to be horrible for anyone who lands on them. And Zelnick is right in the drop zone if Barbara can do anything. Oh. And he has rolled into them. I think he just got a couple in his elbow. Funky Barbara taking stock of the situation, gets back into the ring, gets back out of the ring. Got to keep him guessing. Will she get back into the ring again? No, she's going for a weapon. A bin. I think she hit the referee, but that's okay. Big clothesline. Zelnick ducks under somehow. Right hand from Strauss into the cover. Not like this. Barbara, kick out, please. One. Into the cover again. And he's got his feet on the ropes. Referee's cheating in his own game. That's embarrassing. Barbara. Zelnick manages to duck under. Oh, the back elbow, and it's Barbara who lands in the safety pins. No! Funky Barbara has landed in her own safety pins, and oh, the bicep pose from Strauss Zelnick, who I hope just landed in a load of thumbtacks there. And I think he's coming to bring more out as well. And Barbara should, maybe take those off him because he doesn't know what he's going to do with them. Oh, no, but he's taking them back off her. Oh, for God's sake, someone use them. No, not like that. Oh, Strauss. Stop. Barbara rolls out the way. Big boot to the face from Barbara Piss. Barbara Piss could end this at any time, but she is really making a meal of it. And Barbara's landed on the pins again. Strauss Zelnick, the CEO of 2K, has Funky Barbara. Oh no, counter DDT from Barbara. And Barbara is calling for something. Is it going to be the piss warm stunner? It is, and surely that's enough, Barbara. Into the cover she goes. Put it to bed, Barbara. Put it to bed. There's no way he's kicking out. He's cheating. He's got to be cheating. He simply must. He simply fight forever. Don't say that. Barbara has a bin. She clocks him in the face with it. Do it again, Barbara. Throw it at him. She throws the bin at him, but he somehow manages to magic out of the way of it. Back elbow. Or elbow, sorry, to the back of Barbara. Strauss, what are you doing? His system, it's full of cocaine. Oh, and Barbara able to dump him over the top rope. How on earth is this match still going? She's got the bin. She puts down the bin. She's at the top rope. Could she be going? I thought she might be going for a sparkle splash all the way to the outside, but she's not. Oh my God, she actually fell through the ropes and then flew towards him for a shoulder tackle. Important thing is it connected. Counter from Strauss Zelnick. Will you two stop? For the love of God. Strauss sends Funky Barbara running across ringside and she collapses under the sheer effort of having to run for a bit. Up and down she goes. Strauss back in the ring. Picks up the table. And is Strauss actually going to set it up? No, he just throws it out. Coward. Absolute coward. Oh. And they get a counter, a jawbreaker from Strauss Zelnick, the 2K CEO. A little bit of Monica from Funky Barbara Piss at ringside. She has a finisher. Get him in the ring. Get him finished. She rolls him in. She's just going straight into the cover off the little bit of Monica. Surely that's it. Get those salutes ready. Strauss Zelnick, thank you for coming. That was closer than it should have been. Absolutely no reason for Strauss Zelnick to have done as well as he did there, but Funky Barbara ended up making a statement. She hit the piss warm stunner. She hit the little bit of Monica at ringside. This is the outcome that it should have been, but my God, it shouldn't have been like this. And here it was. A little bit of Monica. Standing STO. Down he goes into the cover. Strauss Zelnick will return to his corporate office job where he makes 7 figures a year or more, probably. Funky Barbara can't believe it, but quite frankly she should, because, you know, there was no way it wasn't going to go that way, was there, really? Right, everybody, thank you so much for joining me on all these streams this week. We saw out May together, we've done wrestling together, we've done Pokemon together. I am live on Peter's channel on Friday night at 10 p.m, so I will see you over there. And remember, 1st of July, all the VODs are moving to the new VODs channel and no more VODs will be uploaded to the existing channel after that point. So go and get subscribed now. Have a fantastic rest of your evening. Stay safe, everyone. I will see you on Peter's stream on Friday. Catch you later. Bye. Bye.